Hello, hello, hello. How we doing, chat? Where's my chat? I cannot read the chat. What the hell? Oh, there it is, boys. There it is. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to one more stream, boys. Hippie Zell, Eternity, Skooma, Fabian, how are you guys doing? By the way, boys, what a day it was yesterday, huh? Not only we had 250 viewers, we had multiple 5 stars dropping here. But beyond that, guys, Portugal won the final. That's right, boys. What a match. What a match it was. Oh my god, I was so stressed. I was so stressed. So, if you guys are wondering about my thumbnail and title, guys, I don't know what to tell you. It is, I wish I could tell you guys that it was clickbait, or it is clickbait, but it's not. It is not even a joke. What we are talking about here is that in the Chinese version, and I don't know if this is gonna come here to the West, okay? This seems quite unlikely that will come to the West, but we are talking about that if you play Diablo Immortal during the event, the 3rd anniversary, while we are here in the West, we get what? 2 legendary items that we cannot even save them, and 1 legendary crest. All right, 1 legendary crest in the West. And over in China, they are actually giving a Porsche. I shit you not, guys. I shit you not, guys. They are actually legit bringing a raffle, like a lottery system, inside Diablo Immortal, that you have the possibility to win a Porsche. So, on June 10th, this is gonna be unlocked. You're gonna receive a mystery email. And there's multiple things that you can win, right? But one of them, guys, like I'm not Lisa. I wish, guys, we were. I was joking, okay? I wish. At this stage, I only wish, man, that I was a Chinese content creator, man, because probably I will have better sponsors. Or maybe I will even get paid with a Porsche, a Diablo Immortal Porsche, man. You know, maybe we will be riding, you know, a Porsche like this. They have the creator code. They have a multiple other benefits that unfortunately we do not have. So yeah. China is a fake Porsche. But usually, I know, it's not, but like that's the thing. I wish it was. But it's not. We are talking about a Porsche 992 Cabriolet luxury car. So, during the Gem Festival, the 4 demons will send you a Porsche. Oh, dude, I never seen anything like this. Never seen anything like this. Did you guys ever play any other game that they were giving a car? Man, they must be doing big bank in Diablo Immortal in China. Let me tell you. Otherwise, there is no way. There is absolutely no way they will be giving a Porsche. Because I went and I checked it out, okay? I went to check, and the price for the 2025 edition, we are talking about $247 in the United States, okay? And this probably is even without the extras. You know, like all these cars, they have like all the upgrades and all these things. So probably will be ranging maybe like 270, you know? Jesus. You cannot ever all be satisfied that you Portuguese and won the Nations League. No, that's a different thing, man. Like, I'm happy. Of course, I'm happy that Portugal won. But, hey, Portugal and the national team does not pay my bills, right? You know what I'm saying? But if we got the Porsche, maybe I could sell it. I could rent it. We could make some good, decent amount of money. And by the way, imagine all the memes. So, I mean, like, the car looks kind of nice, though. It looks kind of nice. Like, Porsche is, like, one of the most iconic, good-looking designs in the world. It looks pretty badass, let me tell you that. Stream on the road. Yeah, exactly. Stream on the road. Yeah. There it is, boys. The Porsche was sponsored by One Wheel Man. Oh, man. Where are those wheels, guys? Where are those wheels? Let me send them a DM. I'm gonna slide them on their DMs. Maybe they can also send like a Porsche on your boys' way. Oh, dude. I mean, it is like, I want to be honest, like Porsche, it is one of the best looking cars in my opinion. It is very slick. It is one of my favorites. So, Blizzard, if you guys are watching this, I can text you guys the address. You guys can ship it. I can even pay for the shipping, okay? I can pay for the shipping. Do not worry. Yeah, like, just send it and I'll be fine. I'll be fine, right? I will be fine. So, yeah, we actually are having a Porsche. So, look at these designs. Sick design, guys. Like, look at it. Wow. What a day. What a day to be a Diablo Immortal player, guys. The Jam Festival. A quick challenge will be rewarded according to the rank of the adventures, and the number 1 adventure will receive a Porsche 992 Cabriolet for one. What the fuck? For a 1 month use? What? No. Okay. Now this is the scam. Okay, we found out the scam. We found, like, it was guys, it was like anything in Diablo Immortal. If it sounds too good to be true, it's because it isn't, right? It is not true. So look at this. I'm actually, you know, I'm actually surprised they didn't do like that thing. You know, they do like, we'll receive a Porsche, you know, 992, and then they put like the asterisks, right? Like they put like this shit, and then you have to scroll to the bottom of the page to find out that after all, you will only receive it for 1 month. I'm actually surprised they did not do that, and they actually bluntly said here. I take, you know, this is surprising. This is surprising. But yeah, I'll be honest, man. Like, if you give me this card for the month and it's not mine, I'll be shitting my pants. Imagine if I have an accident and then I have to pay for the repair. Imagine if I don't even know. Then I got no money to repair it. Oh, by the way, I actually have a very funny story from yesterday. So yesterday Portugal won the final. So then me and my wife, we went to the city center. We were, you know, celebrating, and there is like this main avenue. Okay, there's like a main avenue that the cars was passing by, and everyone was like, you know, like Portugal, you know, all these things, and they were shaking the cars. Okay, a car came in, you know, they were like, bah, 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 and then everyone was like shaking the car. However, there was a guy that came out with BMW i8. Okay, I don't know if you guys ever saw this car, but it's very famous. It's a very famous car, bro. Nobody touched it. Nobody touched it. Everyone was so scared to you know, maybe well, I don't know, like everyone just got like so scared. They let the car pass by. They didn't even touch it. It was so funny. In the meantime, all these you know, these Peugeot, you know, all these not peanuts. Why am I searching for fucking peanuts, bro? You know, like all these cars, you know, like the more normal cars, everyone was shaking their asses, bro. But let me see, what is the price of BMW i8 price? So the price of a car like this, 150,000. Jesus. All right. Can they make my car look like that with wrap? I don't know. I don't know. So you get this for 1 week. Okay, I saw the scam. I saw the scam. Only this luxury car can match your extreme customs clearance speeds. The second, okay, from the second place to the 100 adventure will get Dark Destruction God Immortal. What is this? A full gold inlaid in rubies reward. I don't know what the fuck is. Oh, is this what is a ring? Okay, are they gonna? Is this like a ring, guys? What do you guys think? This look. First of all, this looks like a popcorn, like a giant popcorn. I don't know. That's all I think. It just looks like a giant popcorn. And then it has like this jewel. So the anniversary brush jam festival gift after the portal is delivered is not only a limited trial from Nightmare, but also countless rich treasures waiting for you to win. The Jam Festival welcomes everyone. This competition event, it is for all the adventurers as long as they participate in the classic Nightmare challenge. Throughout the egg checkpoint, they can be included in the statistics of the ranking without limited to the... But what do you have to do? Can someone like just explain me, like, what do I need to do? Do I need to just like spend money in the game? Is that like the competition? The person that spends the most money gets to... Probably like the person that's gonna spend the most money already has one of these. They actually do not need for this, right? So if anyone knows how to read this and is you know, Chinese or something, you drive a McLaren, a 2022 McLaren 7 Spider. Let me see. Let me see. What is that car? So you drive this one? I mean, like, for me personally, this is already a bit too much. You know, I mean, like, the car looks cool, but it's not like my personality. You know, I am more like I don't know. I am more like these guys. Yeah, this is my style, guys. This is what I want. I want an auto caravan that I can put my stream setup and I can just stream on the road. How awesome will be? Oh man, like, look at me and my wife living the life. Okay, honey, I'm gonna stream. I just go inside and oh my god, that would be so fucking cool. No shot! Look at this one. This is fucking sick. Jesus. $1.4 million caravan with an i8 beneath. That's crazy. That's crazy. Would you rather a BMW M4 or McLaren 700? Probably the M4. I think it is more like a city. I think it's like more my vibe though. Yeah, I'll probably go with this one. This looks like more like my vibe. Like very low, but let me see the other one. McLaren 765 LT. Yeah, like this is like too sportsy for me, you know. With the Starlink, yeah, you know it, Rex. Absolutely. There is actually a guy that I follow sometimes on YouTube. He's just like fuck, what is his name? T-Print Auto Caravan Gaming. I don't know. He's like, oh, this is the guy, the Trent the Traveler, TTT. Look at these guys. Oh my god.
Trent, and I've been living, traveling.
Bro, I binge watched this channel so hard. If you never watched the channel, I will absolutely recommend you. This guy is living the fucking life, boys.
Gaming out of my van for almost 5 years now. And a couple of years ago, I released a video.
First of all, this guy is awesome. He's fucking good looking as shit. He has a really good, like one of the sweetest dogs that I ever saw.
Course of 4 months,
and
I converted this into what it is now with my brother. It's equipped with solar power, a full-size kitchen, a dining room,
Starlink,
an insane gaming station, and even a cozy bed, which is pretty much all that I need to live completely off-grid. Now, before we dive too deep in—
Yeah, bro, isn't this guy living the life, man? I feel like every dude that reaches like late 30s or 40s or even 50s starts having like that midlife crisis and starts to thinking like, man, dude, imagine this life. You know, like this, like literally just fucking daydreaming, you know. But this guy is living that life. That's fucking wild. What a great channel. I know he's making like a new van, but it's still not ready. You see, like build day 3. So whenever it's ready, we're probably gonna check that out. Crazy. I love the channel. So good. Yo, Dalek, what's up? So I just wanted like to clarify here, like what we actually are doing. I don't know. It's very, very wild, guys. Yo, Brutus, what's up? Congrats on the mirrored pool, 2K resin. I went back and I checked the VOD. The stream yesterday was great. Man, that stream already has almost 4,000 views. It's fucking crazy. So if you guys didn't watch the stream yesterday, we were streaming multiple pools for many people here from the community. So every mirror jewels that comes, we're gonna, if you guys can, hold your mirror jewels pool for a bit until I come on the stream, and then you can share it on the Discord, and we can have a lot of fun. There was like more than, I think it was like 26 5 stars got dropped in less than 20 pools. We had a very good odds here. Very good odds. Porsches actually have a lot of recalls and problems. I have no idea. Probably I'm not even like I'm a simple guy, dude. And for me, a car is just like a vehicle, you know, to just go from one side to the other. But maybe like one day, like if we reach and we get lucky to be in a spot that I can I earn a lot of money, maybe I can treat myself in the because like I feel like these cars, like you just show, like that McLaren and things, I look at those cars like a toy. That doesn't really seem like the car. It's just like a toy, you know. You go and you drive it and you have fun with it. It's an actual amazing gift, but I think it's just an advertising thing. No, it's actually real. But here's the scammy part. You only gonna receive it for 1 month use. Man, I don't know. It just seems weird, but I guess like maybe in China, like these things are are normal and it's just like cultural clash. I have no idea. Above all, I just the popcorn just looks funny. I don't even know like what is the meaning of these. Why would you want like this popcorn ring? What is this United 6 fuel jewelry sent you a full gold inlaid with the rubies reward? Why would I want this? You win a rent for 1 month, yeah, and you also win like a 1 month of like being stressful that maybe people were actually gonna steal your car, the car that is not even yours. Is this the new gem that is coming? No, I don't think so. The new gem looked way different. It was called like a Blood Surge. It's only for 1 month. Not worth it. Yeah, Ahmed, like you were gonna go for it anyways. This is only for heavy spenders, man. Like, don't fool yourself as like, oh, okay, then I'm not gonna get it. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for it. Yeah, it's fine. I prefer a top Range Rover or an X6. Oh, those SUVs actually look good. The only thing, like, they are kind of massive, man. But very big cars. Next one is a luxury car. No, a luxury house. Yeah, they're gonna give you a Airbnb for 1 month. To be fair, I think that will be cooler. If you give me a 1 month living experience in a crazy freaking house, luxury house, I will absolutely take it over a car. Absolutely, bro. Imagine you living here for 1 month. Okay, no, not this one. Okay, this one looks kind of interesting. Nah, what the fuck? Like, I just got scammed by Google, man. Yeah, bro, I will take this. I will take this house over a 1 month on a Porsche. Absolutely. 1 month in Maldives, absolute, like anything. 1 month in anything, then that, I will take it. I will make banger content. I could still stream. Hopefully you will have very good internet in these houses, right? And you're just gonna be living like a boss, man. Look at this house, man. Like, I feel like, to be fair, not even lying, guys. Whenever I went to the States in Long Island, they were constructing like this house that I went. So that there was the dad of a friend of mine. He was like a CFO for an oil company, so he had a lot of like real estate investments, and they were building like this massive house with a basketball court, like 3 pools, like 16 bedrooms, like something like fucking insane. And I really felt like, man, or you have all your family there, or you're gonna feel like super lonely, man. Why would you want like such a big house? Like, this house looks kind of sick. They look kind of sick though. But personally, I feel like a smaller house, like, as long as like every division has a use. But like, why would I want a 16 bedroom house? It just like seems like such a exaggeration. Yo, sis, ganhamos. Oh yes, we did. What a game, man. What a game. So yeah, obviously, guys, we are daydreaming right now. Daydreaming, but I feel like it will be nice. It will be nice. I don't understand what is the relationship with Diablo. There is no relationship, you know. They give us one legendary. It's not even the. They give us one legendary gem, but we can win a ride in the card. I mean, like, this is like you cannot think it with a Western perspective, because it's not gonna make sense, right? It's just not. So there is a disconnect here between cultures that I like. There's something that we're missing, right? Probably these Genshin Impact and all these other games, like in China, that they do very well. They also do like very wild like marketing campaigns and marketing pushes. including a lot of like cosplays and cosplay competitions, KFC, you know, McDonald's. They push a lot. Maybe it's for, yeah, it gotta be like for the, I mean, it gotta be for the news, right? You know?
Brad Hughes super chatted €4.39. How many minutes do I get to use your broken car for a $5 dono?
Well, actually, my car got fixed. I got my car back. Only minus 1,000, guys. That's all. Oh, minus 1,000. So now, because of the $5 donation of Produce, we are only minus 995. Okay, 999.5. So thank you, Produce, for that. So my card is this one, guys. It's this. If you want to drive it, hey, go for it. I think it's from 2024. It's like in black. It looks like this, man. This is my car. I mean, like, I drive it everywhere. It's like, it's good, man. Like, it's good. Until it doesn't break, I am fine with it. You know? Probably the $5 will pay for the gas, so you can ride it for a while. So, in one day that this breaks, which hopefully is not gonna be in the next like 5 or 10 years. There's only one thing that I'm kind of worried, is that, so in the next 1 or 2 years, right? Like most likely next year. You know, like I kind of wanted, you know, for mini Indez to come, you know. So a 3-door cars, you know, 2 doors here in the truck. It's not ideal for you to have a baby, you know, or carry the baby or carry the kids or whatever. So I think that's gonna be the time that maybe I'll have to try to find like a second-hand card or something like that, you know. This card will just not cut it. Same color as Porsche? Yeah, guys, let's be honest. Between these and these, between my car and these, bro, they are very similar, okay? What are you talking? Like, I'm gonna even put it here side by side. Okay, like, look at this. It's almost the same. Let's be honest. It is almost the same. It's only a matter of a few curves here and there. These got 2 doors and a trunk. I got 2 doors in the trunk. This is black. This is black. This got 2 lights. This got 2 lights. I got 4 wheels. He got 4 wheels. Okay, so you know, I mean, come on, guys. It's pretty similar, huh? Meaning that will be awesome. Yeah, hopefully we're gonna make it happen. What are we doing? Well, we were checking here. Did you saw this? Fexus, are you gonna go for the? Are you gonna try to get like the new Porsche that Diablo Immortal is giving? Similar to yours, but mine is, yeah, mine is better, of course. Like look. Oh, he's saying listen. You never said anything in the chat more true than this, okay? Look at it, similar to yours, but it's better because I got a roof. This car doesn't have a roof, so mine you can drive it while it's raining outside, and you can't there. So facts, absolutely facts. Yours is better to avoid excessive limited fine. Well, unfortunately, I gotta say that I already got one fine like many years ago. So after I got like my driving license, I used to do what every stupid kid does, and it's like, oh my god, I'm in Fast and Furious right now. I'm like Toretto, you know. And so After like 6 months, I got my first speeding ticket, and then I couldn't get any other speeding ticket because otherwise here in Portugal they revoke you the license, so you have to go and take it again and all these things. So since then I had like to do the adult thing because, you know, my parents, like at the time, my mom actually, she got me the driving license for the car and she paid for it, and absolutely I will not waste it. But it's part of it, like whoever, like, you know what I'm talking, you know, whenever you got your first car, you were like on your 18s, 20s, like vroom vroom vroom. You have 3 speeding tickets in America, I'll be screwed. Yeah, here also they are like very expensive, man. Like this is like I paid for the ticket and I never told my my mom. So like one of my first salaries that I got from work was actually to pay for the fine. Was like 500 euros. Was no 400 and something. Was quite expensive though. Oh, dude. Yeah, guys. So this is it. What a surprise, huh? What a surprise. I thought they were gonna have patch notes. I don't know, like next week we're gonna have the major patch, like in 10 days, and we have like zero information about like what is happening in the major update. You got stopped by the police on the 3rd day after getting mine. Yeah, that's right. But you know what? He set you straight from the start. He set you straight. I'll be honest, man. If I didn't get like that speeding ticket, I mean, probably I will, you know, do something stupid. I'm gonna be honest. You know, I was a madman. Or a mad kid in this case. So, with this out of the way, guys, there is more things here. There is more things here. There was multiple people that are unhappy with the new Moz video regarding AFK farming. So I didn't check it out. I didn't listen, but I kind of want to listen through the video to understand what is like this blow up. Also, I had people that asked me to react to it and give my opinion. I already gave my opinion more or less on today's video, but now I kind of want to see what he has to say. Drama? No drama. I mean, like if you look at the comment section, like people, you know, people just hate. There's two sides of the coin, right? People that hate AFK farming, and then people that don't care, and people that are in favor. So it will always be like all these 3 people or 2 people, you know, fighting with each other, which is, and especially I will say like the you know, like that saying, the thing about like the smaller minority, that's, or small vocal minority that makes a lot of noise, especially on Reddit. It's a big thing, you know. So sometimes like you may think that everyone it is like against AFK farming because you see like, oh, there's like 30 comments, but yet like there's like probably one or almost 2 million players of Diablo Immortal, and that doesn't mean like this echoes like the community sense or the whole community, because I feel like in general like most people don't really care. I think like that's the majority. I think the majority, they don't really care, and I think like the other one, there's like the small minority that are so invested into the game, and they make the game like their own identity, and they attach like a lot of like the merits to their, you know, like their personal value to the game, and how like the merit of getting this and that. And it's just like I feel like it's a bit too much. I understand where they're coming from. I had that whenever I was like 15 years old. That the game, like you don't have a lot in life, so the game becomes like a huge part of your life and your life identity. So everything that will, you know, try to minimize the achievements that you had inside the game will make you feel less, you know. So for example, maybe back in the day, 2 years ago, you grinded your ass to get like the rank 30, and now you see like the new players are just farming rank 30 with Seeker's Path or even like with the Necromancer. And a lot of people don't like that, you know. They should have been rough, you know, like we had back in the day, boys. You know, for me, I think like it is ridiculous. I think the game should definitely become better. I also empathize with one thing is I think maybe Blizzard should adjust or the bounties to not like conflict with the areas that people AFK farm. It's not like it is a big deal. Like you can still do it. It's not like it's impossible for you to do it, but anyways, let's get into the video because I'm very curious to know what is like all this buzz about. AFK farming, a blessing of a curse. So from Mo.
Today I'm going to do something which I've never done before, which is just to simply farm while I'm recording this video. So right now I've just entered a Terra Rift, and as you can see the time has just started. So 11 minutes now, and you can see here that I haven't really been.
I like that he said that I'm just gonna be farming, you know, like I never did it before. Okay, bro.
Playing. I'm at 2 gems today, and actually I think I'm at like 36 gems because it's been stacking up for 3 days. And basically right now I have the double event, which is the Wind of Fortune. I can't scroll down to show it. Maybe if I go to the events tab here, I could show you guys. So the Wind of Fortune is active. I've got it 17 hours, 18 hours remaining here. And as you can see, I'm playing a Necro build, and I haven't really pressed any of my skills. Actually, I'm going to press the skills once here just to spawn the Golem. So you'll notice something that I'm not really pressing any skills or even pressing my primary attack at all. So what I'm using here is the AFK build, which Lorith UK has featured on his channel. He's a great content creator, by the way, and you guys should definitely check.
Throwing Laurent under the bus, boys. No, I'm joking. Laurent is great. I mean, like guys, if you do AFK farming guides, how to do it or not, it is absolutely fine. Okay, there is so many people. Like, look at here, 22,000 people are looking for this content. Okay. So many people will want to check this out, but I know that the other side, they do not like whenever you see, you know, YouTubers or the creators going and promoting it. But I don't think like it, I mean, in a way it is promoting it because you're making a video about it, but I don't think it is a big deal. I just don't.
Check him out, especially if you play Necro. So you can see here from the party chat, I'm gaining so many normal gems doing this, and I believe that this is the fastest way to actually gain normal gems is by playing Terra Rift. So normally you're actually running around while doing Terra Rift. You can see that my teammates here are like moving around, but right now I'm not moving around at all. I'm just standing completely still. As far as how this build goes, I'll quickly go over it. You can definitely watch the video on Laura's channel, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I'm using bone armor.
Yeah, so I want to clarify here one thing, because I see like this hot take that is very annoying that, you know, AFK farm, it is illegal. Okay, so AFK farm, it is not illegal, and just because you don't like it doesn't mean that is illegal. Okay, the only thing that is illegal, it is if you are abusing any auto clicker, if you're using a bot, if you're using a macro, or if you're using like those macros here for the mouse, anything like that will definitely get you in trouble. Anything else that you are just you know, using in-game mechanics that they are not exploits and they are not bugs and they are working as intended, and you are able to still go and AFK farm, it is actually under this terms of service of use. And I saw today a post that someone was saying that, you know, abusing in-game mechanics for these, it is illegal. It is not. Okay, you cannot get banned for these as long as you're using, you know, the in-game mechanics. And I also feel like it is not up to the player or up to the creators to change this, there's only one responsible, and this responsible, it is Blizzard. Those are the ones that made this happen because they created, instance like the Golem that and made like and with the scaling of the game, it will allow you to actually just like AFK farm. Like you also have like multiple legendary gems that will allow you to pretty much just AFK farm. And because of this, everyone can. It's not only Necro that can do this. Every class can. There are ways to make it happen. It's just like Necro, it is the best.
I'll quickly explain it, but for
so it's showing the build. Like most of people already know what is the build. So it's probably gonna explain here the open world versus the tariffs. It's gonna show here the spots in the world. But I'm just like curious about his opinion regarding the AFK farming.
Honestly, for me, I will say that I'm not really the biggest fan of AFK farming.
Okay.
But at the same time, I do understand that it is part of the game.
Yeah.
And it's here to stay. It's not going to change as far as I understand.
Nope.
And
it's not going to change unless Blizzard change. But all the changes that Blizzard implemented in the game over this past year, I don't know before that, over this past year, they made sure that it is easier than ever for anyone to actually AFK farm, and that's why now there is like this plague of like AFK farmers everywhere because it is so easy. Before it was, some people used to do it, but it was not as common as it is right now. I feel like the more we talk about this, the more popularized it gets, the more, people get mad at it, the more people will actually, get to know, oh, you actually can, so you go on the Reddit and say, oh my god, AFK farming sucks. For 10 people that will say, yeah, true, man, AFK farm sucks, maybe 100 people will be like newbies, because newbies go to these subreddits and these things, and they're like, oh, wait a minute, can you AFK farm? Holy moly! So then they go on YouTube and they're gonna search, okay, Necromancer AFK build. And this is what you have to realize. The more there are always like these two sides. The more you focus in one subject, it can be actually good in one ways, especially if it's something like super detrimental. But on the other side, you're giving more exposure, so more people will get to know about how to do it, and they will start do it.
And my intention with this video isn't really to nerf it. In fact, I would actually go so far as to say the developers should actually add this for all classes, because it's not really fair in my opinion. Like, a lot of the classes don't have these passive skills. I'm not sure if there's a way for them to elegantly introduce kind of essence that give you like passive abilities or something.
So you see what this Mo is saying? I think that above all, this is what really people are mad at. It's not really because you have AFK farmers on your bounty spots, which maybe like also it can be slightly annoying, but I definitely feel that a lot of people are jealous of Necromancer because Necromancer can do this and my class cannot do it, even if he can't, but not as efficient. But my class cannot AFK farm as well as this. So I feel like it is definitely one of the biggest cause for these frictions. People get so, jealous of the other classes that is crazy. It doesn't matter what it is. If a class is OP, when Barb was OP in Battleground, you always had like people complaining about it. Whenever like this other class, it is doing something that is others not, they are gonna complain about because this class is doing this and my class cannot do that. It's always the same thing. It's crazy.
Like that, but they definitely should do it because Necro right now has the advantage, and it shows in the stats that Necro is the most popular and most played class currently, and I believe that is because of this build here, just because people
because
right
of
now,
AFK farm.
They're in between difficulties and there's not really any updates.
Necro in general, it is a class that in any game that you play, it is always popular. But on top of that, Necromancer here has the ability of AFK farm, which is very friendly for new players. Or also these bot farmers and these alt farmers that most of them, they just run with Necromancers. Because it allows them to have like multiple like, blue stacks and all these things. And they are running like fucking like 20 Diablo Immortals at the same time. Like, that's what they do. And they run at the same time. And most of them are always like these Necromancers. And the reason is because they actually don't need to play it. They just put like the class, and no wonder Necromancer is the most popular class. I will say that even if you remove all the AFK farmers and bots and all these things, most likely Necromancer is still at the top 3, at least, together with the Tempest, and most likely with the Barb or the Crusader.
The game, so they're just kind of in maintenance mode, just farming along, whether that be in the open world or through Serra Rifts, whatever it may be. But as you can see here, I'm gaining a lot of rewards, not only gems, but also legendary items doing this, so this is really good to see. So unfortunately here, there's no waypoint near.
But on Terra Rifts, you can only do 10 at a time. Like, the OP part, it is that you can also do this in the open world, right? You leave it in the open world, you're farming those monster ancestors, you're farming gold, you're also farming like multiple, especially on the instance farming, that like Necromancer is the easiest class to farm ancestors for a reason.
Near me, so I'm gonna just teleport manually. The other good thing is that while you're teleporting, your summons will actually keep hitting the mobs, so normally your teleport won't get interrupted using this build, which is really good. So about 90 seconds left on the clock. I should be fine, hopefully. Hopefully I have enough time to do this. So normally I don't record my gameplay while I'm recording videos, but I thought this would be a good opportunity to show you guys kind of the power of Necro. But like I said, I would really like to see this for other classes, because right now, as far as I understand, you can actually do some kind of AFK farming for other classes, but only using primary attack. I believe if you do something like double tap on your screen on the primary attack, only if you're playing on phone, you can actually...
No, you can use it with a primary attack, or also you can put, like, for example, Nettled and 6 pieces V2s, and whenever you put yourself in the middle of the mobs, whenever the mobs attack you, you're gonna pop the shield, you know, like 2 pieces Montebanks, 2 pieces, 6 pieces V2s. The Montebanks will cause the Nettle is gonna reflect the damage is gonna proc, you know, Storm Volts, it's gonna proc the Void, so it is, you actually can do it with pretty much any class as long as you use that, but again, it is not as efficient because you're not actively attacking or you don't have some summons. So, I actually don't think, and I'm gonna try to give you an example. I don't think it is actually a good idea to bring AFK farming for every class, because once again, if you bring to every class, it's gonna lose the identity of the class. It's gonna lose the reason to actually sometimes go to become a Necromancer. It's the same thing that, what if, like Barbarian has this Undying Rage, and so I also want my class to have an Undying Rage, because why not? You know, like Barbarian has it, it's part of his identity, it makes part, and it makes sense around his whole, you know, skills in the class identity. So whenever they messed up with it, you know, and they nerfed the Undying Rage, they actually messed a lot with the, you know, what is a Barbarian inside the battleground. So right now, Barbarian, it is in a rough spot. So one of the things, whenever I used to play World of Warcraft Classic, you know, Burning Crusade, and then Wrath of the Lich King, was that you had like multiple classes inside the game, and each class had its own, you know, job. It had like Mage could like do the polymorph, which is like makes like the guy like a sheep. You had, for example, the Warlock, which is like the Necromancer called Feared. It was the only class called Feared. You also had like the Warrior called Tank, and you had like also can do the Feared with the Roar. But there was clear identities for each an individual class, which made you give you a purpose of playing the class. Fast forward like 10 years. Now you go into World of Warcraft, every class does the same thing. Every class has dashes, every class has interrupts, every class has CC, every class has a heal. So, it's just like they do the same thing, it's just like they do it slightly different. And I feel like it lost the purpose and of like what is classes, or what is classes identity. So, I will actually highly advise Blizzard to not bring AFK farm to any other class, and if anything, remove it, but please do not give it to everyone. I feel like giving it to everyone will cause even more harm. But I could say, and I could see a world that Druid is gonna, like Cloud is saying in the chat, maybe another class that will be able to AFK farm. Because it's gonna also have pets. We just don't know if the pets are gonna be temporary or not. But if they are not, you will be able to. You know, the pets, the wolves will be able to attack. So, yeah, crazy times, man.
You can actually spam your primary attack and that will be fine. But the problem is that does nowhere near as much damage as a build like this.
Yeah, exactly, Rex. Like they need to give some downsides and you know, and upsides, right? Because if every class does exactly the same thing, like why would you play any other class? You know, imagine if now like you have a class like Wizard that also has Undying Rage as a bubble and can AFK farm. Like why would you play any other class whenever you have a class that only has upsides? That was one of the problems with the Barbarian. By the way, the only problem with the Barbarian, talking about the Undying nerf, was not the problem was never the Undying Rage. The problem was that the Ota build, the hammered in PvP, you were a big fucking tank, you could heal yourself because you were doing insane amount of damage, and not only that, you could push the idol and you could kill everyone. So there was only upsides to play that class in PvP, and that's why everyone was playing that class. You had the chance to grab, it didn't matter if you were the melee, so everyone was abusing. So this is what happens. And that's why some things become broken. It's whenever, you know, you have survivability, you have crowd control, you have damage, and everything is just like top end. There's no downsides. The downside of a Wizard, for example, or the Demon Hunter is like, okay, you have all this high damage output, but then you're going to be squishy, right? The problem with Tempest for a very long time is that you had high damage and you also had high survivability. So over the months, they try to, you know, keep up with the damage, but reducing a bit step by step the survivability. It is still pretty, you know, I think like with all the dashes, the mobility and the shields, it is still very strong. But I feel like right now, Tempest, I could say it is in a good place.
And unfortunately, you won't be able to stay alive as well just doing your primary attack. So
yeah, Blood Knight
some
can farm
players have
as well.
resorted to actually using some third-party programs to press their skills for them.
It's like the problem like with the Blood Knight is like they can farm, but it is a bit more complex, you know? So you have to have like these self-regen ancestors and runes and like it's very easy still, don't get me wrong, but there is like just like a small thing that you have to tweak to actually make it like 100% uptime that you can leave a Blood Knight like during the whole night. Because what happens with the Blood Knight, you can actually you can farm with it, but a lot of times it's you're going to reach in the morning and the freaking guy is dead. Okay, because every time you are doing damage or you're not doing damage, you're receiving damage, so you can die. So you kind of have to tweak the build in a way to make it yourself tanky enough and heal yourself enough so you don't die. But with the Necromancer, I mean, unless you were like a newbie when it comes to Necromancer, but I never reached in the morning and I was dead as a Necromancer. Like, never happened.
And I honestly would not recommend any of you guys to do that just because there is a risk that you get banned, and I'm not going to promote that at all on my channel. But yeah, this method.
So Maul, let me hear it again because Maul was speaking about the third parties.
And I honestly would not recommend any of you guys to do that just because there is a risk that you get banned, and I'm not going to promote that at all on my channel. But yeah, this method, as far as I know, is completely safe. You're not really doing anything, you're just standing still, not pressing any skills. And this is completely part of the game. So as you can see here, I just about managed to clear all of them. You probably don't want to start as late as me, maybe when there's like 4 minutes on the clock, but this is absolutely fine. And you can see here, I got 12 unbound gems. I've just ended the rift, and I got a bunch of normal gems. If we just take a quick look at the party chat here, you can see just how many gems I got and how many gems my party got. And this is just from one Terror Rift. In my experience, you have to run 3 Terror Rifts to cap your 12 daily gems for the day. So that will take you anywhere.
I mean, 3, not really. Depends on your party, man. If your party in Terror Rifts is actually a bunch of lazy ass people, yes, it will take you probably 2 or 3. I feel like on average, if you are playing with a decent party, you can get in 1 and maybe like 1.5. On average, if I'm doing like with the, usually that's why I do parties with the immortals, because or like with my clan, because I know they're gonna be stronger. If you're gonna go with randoms, there are people that just gonna AFK in the city, or they are not gonna make their own part of the kills. And so if you just have like in a party of 4 people, you only have 1 guy farming, or you have like 2 or 3 AFKs, and they are like just there for the normal gems, yeah, probably it's gonna take you 2 or 3 times. But if you're gonna go there with a party that, you know, is strong enough and you take it seriously, you are able to knock most of your gems in 1 tier reef. So in general, I do 3 dungeons per day. So usually I get like between like 2 or 3 from the dungeons, well, like one per run on average. And then the rest, the other 9 or 10, I get it from 1 tier rifts. It's very rarely the time that I actually go on the second, but I am there. I am killing everyone, so I make sure I'm not like gonna waste another run. But if anything, if I was a necro or something, I'll just sit there and I'm gonna be editing and doing my work and let everyone kill.
Between 30 and 40 minutes to cap, as long as you're in a 4-man party. And if you don't have too much time to play during the day or during the week, and you don't want to fall behind on your secondary gems, then I can definitely recommend you guys to switch over to Necro and try a build out like this. And if anyone from Blizzard is watching this, I'd like to give feedback. If this is intended, which I do think it is, because it's been in the game for so long,
of course,
and you're not really doing anything against TOS, you're just using the essence as they're intended. I do think, however, that with Necro being the only class that can do this, it's kind of a little bit unfair. They should extend this passive skill ability to other classes to allow them to also do some kind of autonomous farming. This might actually be a bit of an unpopular opinion.
No. I actually fully disagree on this. I fully disagree on this. Listen, I understand that it is unfair, but so many things in Diablo Immortal are unfair. Pay to win is unfair. You know, being one-shotted by a Crusader is unfair. Crusader doing millions of damage, it isn't fair. So life isn't fair. Exactly, David. So many things are unfair, and a lot of things should be in a way unfair to give you a reason to play a certain specific class. That's the whole purpose. That's literally like people now are complaining about like a wizard knockback. Like the battle mage, you know, whenever you teleport on their asses, they get knock up, and you can like chain knock up, and people are saying, oh my god, like this should not be in the game, like this is so OP. Yeah, go try to play that. Go try to play that. It's like only really skilled players actually can perform at the highest level on wizard. Most wizards, I'm not gonna say they are newbies, but probably they are still on a learning curve to figure it out, the class, and understand all the possibilities. But I think that's how it should be. If you take the time and you really go out of your way to perform at that in that level, you should absolutely be rewarded by it, and you should be able to like chain knock them. You know, like you should be able to do that. There is no problem, because most players will not be able to do that.
Because I know that there are 2 camps. Some people really hate AFK farming because people take spaces in the open world. But if it's used in something like this, in Terror Rifts, which is the only way I've been using this strategy so far, I think that it's completely harmless because, like I said, you're in a separate instance and you're not really messing around with the other players. So just please extend this to other classes. Anyway, that's about everything that I want to share in this video, guys. I'm curious to hear your thoughts and opinions about AFK farming. If you're part of the club that likes AFK farming, what kind of strategies do you like to use?
I agree with most of the things that Mal said here, but yeah, on this I will disagree. I don't think they should bring AFK farming for every single class. I feel like we'll just make things even more annoying and obnoxious on the world. I think like we'll actively promote. I don't see like a positive effect, except for those that like to AFK farm and just don't do it because they are not necromancers.
use it for. And if you're part of the club that doesn't really like AFK farming, I'm curious to hear your thoughts and opinions as to why. And if players were only to use it in modes where you can enter your own instance like terrorists, would you be against that, or is that fine? Do let me know what you think. But for now, I'm going to be signing off, and I'll...
People that have a problem with AFK farming, it's not really how do they AFK farm. It's not if they are in the instance or they are in the bounties areas. No, the major issue is like, I am putting the work inside the game. I am spending my time to get stronger and level up and all these things. And there are these assholes that are just standing there and they are getting the same loot and the same rewards as me while not doing anything. That's literally the major issue here. So I feel, and I already gave this feedback, I feel like one of the major issues with AFK farm is because it is super strong, you know, like it actually discourages a lot of players from active playing the game and farming the gear because AFK farming is so strong. Imagine, I tell you this, if you actively play for 30 minutes, you're gonna get 10,000 scraps. And if you AFK farm for 30 minutes, you're gonna get 1,000. Some people will say, okay, I can take the 1,000 and it's better than nothing. But it's still, the difference, it is 1,000 to 10,000, right? So a lot of people will feel, okay, no, I actually want to play the game. I want to actively play the game because the rewards are like 10x rewards. So if we have this incentive, that we need to incentivize players to actually actively play the game and not incentivize them in the reverse by giving them like opportunities to go on Necro and or Blood Knight or whatever is the class you AFK farm and be almost as efficient as actively farming and playing the game. That's like, in my opinion, where is the core big issue. But either way, great video as always from Maw. You know what? I'm gonna be something really cool. Maw in general does a lot of guides, and he does great guides. By the way, he's a great dude, and I feel like I really liked sometimes whenever he actually brings his opinion on things. And I would love to see I will also love to see more opinions from like audits, like getting out a bit of like the guide bubble and just express themselves a bit more. So I understand more like what are their opinions, what are like what do they think in reality. So I can understand if I'm going to agree with everything or I'm going to disagree with something. I'm saying this as a viewer. I feel like I would love to see more content like this. So great video from all. Let me actually just link here the video so you guys can go there and like and subscribe. Your friend got a Lev rune today from AFK farming and bound. I have ages to drop a rune and bound, and wondering why not adding AFK farm for Tempest like me too. Yeah, but do you think I will make it better? You think it'll make the game better if Tempest will have AFK farm, or it will make your life better? You know, it will not make the game better for sure, but you'll make your life better. And now that's what I was saying. Like if you go back 5 minutes, I was saying that this guy that plays Necro AFK farms, he got a rune, so now you're jealous. So you now also, why is my Tempest cannot AFK farm as well? I also want some runes. And the reality is that, I mean, I've been AFK farm like for the bit on the Necromancer. Every time I'm on Necromancer, I AFK farm, obviously. Like that's the way I get like the new instances, but I don't play a lot of Necromancer. And a lot of times, I also gonna be honest, man, I don't really like to leave the tablets online all the nights. I don't like it. I mean, I listen, I got this tablet for fucking, I don't know, 10 years now, and it still runs Diablo Immortal. I seriously hope that it's gonna last me 5 more. And every time I AFK farm on the Necro, I think, man, maybe I'm fucking up the tablet. You know? That's what I think. And yeah, In general, I don't like. I just like to go and sleep freely, man. Open world will be filled up with people standing like statues everywhere. Yeah, absolutely, man. Let me go here into the... I gotta do the raids. I gotta do the raids. Yo, just in time. Thank you for letting me know. Just in time. You're fucking up the bed? Exactly. I don't want to do that. Marlon, not now, man. I will check out like maybe later on the stream. Oh, dude, I got my... I'm with the wrong build, guys. I'm with a PvP build. It doesn't matter. It's the same way, like, for example, a lot of people also go to Tempest to try to push on the challenge rifts. Because Tempest, it is probably one of the best classes to do it. And it is fine. I think it is completely fine. I think, like, for example, Barbarian, it is probably one of the only classes, maybe together with the Blood Knight, that it can solo the Gauntlet, right? But do you want every class to be able to solo the Gauntlet? That makes no sense. We need some uniqueness, man. Otherwise, soon playing one class or the other will not make sense. Not having tower sucks. Can we remove the tower seasons? Yeah. To be honest, that's true. But I feel like some friction on the game is not bad also, you know? Otherwise, like, we are just, like, always so complacent. Yo, Emery, what's up? And also, if you don't want to play the game, just play demo bot, man. Like, look at this. You know, you just use the bot build. I kind of low-key was trying yesterday to make a demo bot PvE build, but I didn't find anything useful. They all sucks. They all suck, guys. I tried really hard, but it's not gonna happen. The game is already in a bad state with AFK farming. Let's all true. I mean, so if something is bad, you want to make it worse, or you want to correct it and make it better? You know? Because if you want to make it worse, in my opinion, you give AFK farming to everyone. And instead of, like, people will be crying that is about necros, they will be crying about, like, everyone is AFK farming now in this game. And again, I don't even think, like, that's the main reason why people are upset. I think, like, whenever people are saying, oh, I don't like AFK farm because, you know, they are ruining my my bounties, and I'm like, seriously? Seriously, bro? Like, I do normal bounties every fucking day. First of all, yes, it happens, but it's so rare. And even when it happens, you can do that shit in, like, maybe 1 or 2 more minutes more. You can still tag the mobs. If it is annoying and can be, you know, if they can swap the bounties places, yeah, sure. But I don't think that's the reason why people are really complaining. If they don't remove AFK farm for everyone, removing the skills that add, give the options. No, I don't think, like, you were thinking about, like, if one class has, every class needs to have, and that's what actually drove many games, including World of Warcraft, of becoming shitting games because you lose class identity. I don't completely disagree with that. Absolutely disagree with that. When you max your gear, why you need to AFK farm? You don't. Most end game players, they just do it for the normal gems, the daily normal gems. And the other thing that can also do it is maybe to try to farm like the new legendary ancestors. What else? Maybe scraps for enchanting materials. But like we're talking about like fuck me, like the majority of people that AFK farm, guys, are newbies, people below the rank 30, or bots. I will say that's the majority. Then of course you have the 1% of like these, you know, mad people that play all the time and they are always in the game and they have like to like super mid max, be always like at the 1% here of the XP paragon, right? That they always have to be like pushing the limits, right? So these whales, they are also AFK farming all day, but they are AFK farming all day, but that's the main reason it is for XP. I wonder how much mats you gotta get from 24 hours FK farm. That will really depends. Oh my god! What the hell? Not again. Not again, guys. Oh my god. Seriously. Man, I already reported this bullshit to Blizzard, man. They gotta fix the lip, man. By the way, Cloud, you were asking what's up with the thumbnail. Just go check up the first 30 minutes of the stream if you wanna go check that segment. You'll understand what is going on. Look at these mad DPS, guys. Madness. Punching the boss like a king. Not every server, but there are some servers that are people having 20 or 30 bucks farm a bunch of games, selling them for Putin to control the market. Okay, but that's a different topic, you know. Like that now you're entering like in the botting and like all these other shenanigans. I feel like that's another thing. I think like that's a way more serious topic. If you're talking about like sales, you know, all these platformers and always spamming the freaking chat and shit. And now people are even trying to run scams. So they are sending like some whispers to people, and they ask you, "Oh, are you gonna get? Do you want me to buy your account for $900?" And if you say yes, they're gonna take you like to the WhatsApp, and you can get scammed. What did I tell you about Portugal taking the W? I know, man. I actually thought about you. I was like, man, I'm so happy for David. He just made some fucking money. I legit, bro, legit. Obviously, I was happy with the win, but along the way, I thought that shit. Are you for real on that? Yeah, I am. It's happening in a few servers. And depending on the account, they can just change the value. I want to change your current class. I'm playing Tempest, but I'm bored. What do you think I should change the class for? You can change to Necro. I don't know, man. Like, what is the class that you... Usually the class that I like to play next is this. This is my thought process. Imagine I'm doing Battlegrounds or I'm in the dungeon and I look at a certain class doing something and I'm like, man, that's cool. I want to try that. And if you have this feeling, just go to that class. Whatever is the class that you want to try, do you think it's cool? Go for it, man. There was a here. What are you saying, Goldmag? I just want my gear to rank 30 so I can choose my magic. Yeah, I know. Like a lot of new players, they do that. Obviously. You got an offer for $800 from 2 bots. It was funny. Yeah. It's a new scheme. I mean, like, this is the internet. This will always happen, right? You will always have people that will try to scam and try to get like a benefit out of it. The issue, guys, is this. Okay, I'm super against scams, and like I feel like in general, scammers, I think like they are the fucking like literally trash people. Okay, but regarding AFK farmers, oh no, sorry, like orb selling and these like boosters and things. I mean, like, this is probably like people from like multiple countries trying to make a living out of it, and there are people that pay for that service, and that's it. If there was no people buying the service, it doesn't matter if they were offering the orbs or selling the boosts or the whatever, they will go out of business. But the reason is people keep buying, people keep hiring, you know, pilots and all these things, and that's why these will always be a thing. Like, it's not new to Diablo Immortal, by the way. Like, Diablo Immortal is not the first game to have like these. Multiple other games have these you know, these things happening. You know, in the World of Warcraft, where it was gold farming, account boosting, you know, arenas boosting, so many services. Kouta advertised the third-party website on a video yesterday selling arms. Really? I got a whisper from that. Let me see. Is this the one? I got an important message to the community. Is this? No, fuck it, bro. Is Kouta selling illegal orbs? Oh my god. Really? Man, I'm not gonna lie, man. Kouta seemed like he was kind of a cool guy. And I thought that he was doing the right thing. He was having the leaks. He was doing the things. But, dude, fuck me, dude. Why are people sometimes not a bit... Why are they not patient, man? Why you wanna take the bag so early? Bro, you know how much money I could already have made by fucking selling shitty advertisements on the channel? Fuck me, dude. Yeah, guys, next next week I'm gonna promote a booster, an enhancement. You know, like, you guys know those pills? So for my target audience, guys, yeah, I got contacted by this company that has some pills that we're gonna enhance your capabilities, you know? It's called Lift You Up. Oh, dude. Jesus Christ. What is about the Porsche? It's this. So, Mark, if you maybe this will come to the West, but in China, they are gonna have here, the winner of the raffle will win a Porsche. You guys think I was joking? You guys, I was not. I don't joke about these things, guys. Like I told you, I don't clickbait. Look at this. You're gonna get a Porsche 992 Cabriolet. But wait, here's the scam. You gotta understand, this is Blizzard we're talking about, right? So there's gotta be a trick. And I was like, okay, let me read this with everyone. Let's read this carefully. And we found here the scam. The scam is here. The #1 adventure will receive a Porsche 992 Cabriolet for 1 month. 1 month to use. That's right. That's right, boys. There it is. The 1 month. And we discussed this a bit, but I was saying to the chat, man, I will absolutely freak out if I was... first of all, if you give me, it is my car, right? So I am completely fine with it, okay? I will be like absolutely, completely fine with it. You give it to me, because if I fuck it up, it is my fault. But now you giving me on a rent? I will be driving like a freaking old lady, man. I will be like, man, if I fuck up this card, I'm fucked, man. My savings are going away. Nah, bro, like this is some bullshit right here, though. He was waiting for the partnership, but he never came. He said he'll take the sponsorship, but it depends on if the community accepts it or not. Didn't he say that he was gonna... I am pretty sure... I know it is in Spanish, but I listened to this, right? I think he said that he was gonna take it, like in the next videos. He was gonna... Oh, he's already here. Like, what are we talking about? He's like literally here. So, I don't know. And the reality is... he had a very good chance. He just needed to be... People just need to be patient, man. Like, the honest truth is like... I'm not gonna lie, man. How long has he been doing this? He's been doing this for... Okay. He's been doing this like more actively for 1 year. But the reality probably is only been creating like banger content. You know? Maybe in the past, I only heard about him in the past, like, you know, 2 months or 3 months, right? So, he's definitely having his breakthrough, right? He's having his breakthrough. People here from, like, you know, the English audience are noticing him. He'll probably, if he got a bit better at like English, and he could have come like on a call or something like that, and we could do some collabs. It could be very good to actually, you know, come together. But I understand you have an English audience, you know, like 2,000 views, 1,000 views probably doesn't pay a lot. I know, because I also do content for Diablo Immortal, and it's hard to make a living. So you just take the bag, you know, you just fucking you take the bag. And it doesn't matter, guys, if the community says no. Like, that's not how business works, okay? You know? That's not how business works, man. Like, I'm not gonna tell you how it works, but... It's probably one of the best three... Yeah, and I agree. Listen, Jager, I am agreeing with you. I think... he had potential. I saw the other day, I went on his stream, and oh, look at here. I was here. I was on the stream. I was like, let me check Kouta's stream. It was like 2 fucking AM. I was having an insomnia. And I came here. I was like, okay, this guy is doing like an educational stream. Like, it feels like whatever he's saying is helping people. He was having like almost 100 viewers at the time. So he's doing well, man. He's doing absolutely well. Like, I just don't understand. I really don't understand. Let me see something. Social Blade. I feel like it's one of those things, these companies, and you have to understand, because I already received a few offers. And there are a few offers that are really hard to say no. Especially whenever you maybe want to financially be a bit more comfortable, or whatever is the reason. It's mainly financial, okay? And they are really hard to say no. I can tell you that. So, this is what I was talking about, guys. Look at this. From where he was, he's having a crescendo. He's definitely having a crescendo. Look at these monthly viewers gains. Guys, this is, in my opinion, lack of vision and patience. And understanding that content creation, it is a long road. And if you're not here for the long road, probably you just go, you take the bag, and then you're gonna drop off. But if you want to build a career and you want to build up a safe community and a safe space for your community, definitely making sure that you are doing the right calls for them and for yourself, it will be very important. So, like, looking at this graph, it does not make any sense that you will do now this partnership, because this just means that eventually, sooner or later, you will have the opportunity to probably become Diablo Immortal or have other, interesting sponsorships. But these scammy websites and gambling and whatever, like, they just bring the money, man. They bring so much money. Like, you know what? I even got some freaking sponsorships for CSGO casinos. Bros, like, they will pay me a lot of money. You really like drama? You want to get on the call, Kouta? You want to get on the call? I'm down. I'm down to speak, because I kind of want to... I'm very curious to understand, what did it make you do this decision? Because, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just coming from a perspective that, for me, it does not make sense. Unless you tell me, yeah, it was for the money. All right, then I understand. Another good color creator, Skin Immortal, is Spanish, and he has his videos translated. Nowadays, like, the videos itself, they get auto-translated. At least I also put like my videos to auto-translate. And by the way, this is like, you guys are talking like this is drama. I feel like we are just discussing this situation, right? I'll have to write. I can translate. I know Spanish. You can speak Spanish with me, and I can translate if you want. But if you don't want to join the stream, it's fine. Anyways, also, it's not like, I mean, at the end of the day, guys, Kouta, on a serious note, I liked what you're doing, okay? And as I show you from the stats here that you saw, you were having your breakthrough, and you worked really hard in the past years, 1 or 2 years, to have the breakthrough, and sometimes it takes time. Absolutely, sometimes it takes time. But you were having it. You were getting noticed. The leaks definitely helped, obviously. And I feel like if you were just a bit patient, and maybe like because you were popping off, also gave you the opportunity of having these sponsorships deals. And that's fine. If you want to take it, take it. Like for me, it doesn't matter. I just think like you could do better. Can I sell the Porsche for 16 Resnas? Yeah, you can. You can get it here for free. You can get it here for free, right? It should not be any drama on this. Everyone is free to do what they think it's better, as long as not affecting anyone else. But the reality is that it is affecting, So, if I'm promoting CS:GO Casino and I'm promoting gambling for kids, you know, this is an example, right? Obviously, I'm affecting my audience that are consuming my content because they gonna build up a trust relationship with me. And if I'm gonna say, hey guys, look at this, go check it out. I'm not gonna say all of them will go and check it out, but a lot of them will. Casino Immortal, same thing. Yeah, why do you think I don't do pay to win and I do not support pay to win? But obviously, I still think that you can play these free-to-play games. Absolutely. You just have to be conscious and have some mental fortitude. But I always also said that I will never advise a friend of mine to play Diablo Immortal because I don't really know if he actually has the mental fortitude and the willpower to not swipe the card. And I don't want to get any friend or anything addicted to gambling. So I'm just here to show, and that's one of the reasons why I have this channel, is literally to show you guys that you can have fun with the game, you can entertain yourself with the game, and you can still fucking own the game in PvE and PvP as a free-to-play player. It's gonna take time, yes. It's gonna take work, yes. It's gonna take knowledge, absolutely. But you know what's not gonna take? It's not gonna take money. And the reality, like, there's also another thing here in Diablo Immortal. I was already multiple times like rank 1. But this here, it is really fake. This here, it is really fake. I really feel like the rating, after being... This doesn't say anything. And now I realize why veterans actually told me that it doesn't really matter. You know? I realize that. The PvP mode 4R4, no pay to win, is fun. You're talking about Ollie of Blood? Like, those game modes are fun, obviously. They are fun for sure. So let's back at this. Let's back at this. No, this is like another thing. I'm a free to play as well. I will never put crazy amounts of money on any game, but whoever wants to spend a shit ton of money and doesn't care at all, the company took the decision. Yeah, but like, that has nothing to do with you, right? I feel like, and especially I will say this, as a free-to-play player, if you are one yourself, you will be very hypocritical of you to criticize someone that literally is paying for you to play the game, right? Because if you have a whale that likes to spend a fuck ton of money, like, fuck, like, are you their dad? You know? You're not. As long as I think it is, you know, like when you see an ad and an ad for alcohol or anything and it says, do it with moderation. You know, be responsible. Something like that. I think like these games are the same thing. If you are spending money that is like your entertainment budget or it does not really affect you in any way or shape or form, like, why would I bother? Like, you're a grown-ass man. But if you're telling me that you have an addicting personality, that you are an ex-gambler, that you don't know how to have financial control on your finances, that you swipe your card like a maniac and you have like this high credit card debt, yeah, maybe Diablo Immortal, it is not for you. Or by any means, any pay-to-win game. Okay, any game that has pay-to-win is probably not for you. So, all I can ask my community is like, hey, if you're spending, be responsible. But if you want to support the game and you enjoy to play the game, so be it. On the other side, if you want to enjoy the game as a free-to-play player, you also can. Man, I really wish that Kouta could know how to speak English, man. I think that'll be a very interesting conversation. If he's down to do it in Spanish and I translate, that'll be fine. Because I just like, I'm a very curious guy, you know? I am very curious. And a lot of like the things, I just wanna, I want to understand. I like to understand the why of things. I was not like those kids, like, why? But I usually try to. Because like, as a designer, like, empathy, it was like one of the biggest strengths that you kind of you need to develop. And empathy is pretty much just trying to put yourself on other people's shoes to try to understand and rationalize their decisions. Not only whenever they are using a website or taking decisions, right? Decision making. You might have a different perspective. Good to hear. Yeah, exactly. Because I only gave my perspective, right? I said like he was doing a good job, he was popping off, and I don't think he needed. If he was a bit more patient, he probably could get like a partnership. Like, for example, I'll tell you an example, Mad Wolf. Mad Wolf, I know that a lot of Brazilian people don't like him, other people love it. It's like any fucking thing, it doesn't matter. But Mad Wolf, it is another example of a guy that, you know, is a grinder. He's like a... And for many years, he was doing content. And only after like 2 years, how long he's been doing content for Diablo Immortal? So he's been doing content for, okay, more than 1 year. Okay, more than 1 year, right? And only recently, he actually got invited to the partner program. So, the only thing that I know is like they open up like every few months the slots, and they invite a few people. And but I know that one of the main reasons why it is very hard for them to really invite someone into the Diablo's partner, it's if they don't know how to speak English. So if you don't know how to speak English, it's definitely harder, because Blizzard only communicates with the creators in English. So Mad Wolf, he actually, I don't know if he learned how to speak English or if he already knew, but definitely got better at English. And then he got the partnership. I think he got the partnership like 2-3 months ago. So it's not Spanish speaking, but it's Portuguese speaking. It's like a different community. It is the same example. And I feel like Blizzard, because also as partners, English partners, like I said that I think we should definitely have multi-language. There's also now other creators that I'm not gonna say, but that there's like other creators from other language that are also getting added in the future. Did you ever watch? Not yet. It's still on the list. I still didn't have the opportunity. Are you an Immortal? Yes, Lucas, I am. Immortal you also can be as a free-to-play. All you need to do is just be in a good clan. Yo, Kouta. How can okay, how can you text me without me linking the Discord? Can you join my Discord and I'll invite you on a call? If you can speak Spanish, because like, listen, there is no harm and I don't want to cause you any drama. I just want to understand your perspective. We are both grown-ass men, and it's gonna be good, okay? We can speak with each other, because I know that he understands me, and he probably is gonna answer in English, and then I translate for you guys. So how can I do this? Kouta, can you join the server and say something so I can call you or DM you or something? Because maybe I need to be educated on something that I'm not aware, right? DC Universe has its first pay-to-win game ever. And it was on the PlayStation console. Really, I thought like DC already had other games on Marvel, right? Oh no, but that's Marvel. Marvel. Okay, it's different things. Never mind. How much armor pen do you need to do good damage in PvE? Let me see. I mean, it depends on the difficulty that you are. The higher the difficulty, so probably I will say 800. So to okay, to 7, 7, 4, 2. Yeah, around like 3,000 and something. 3,000 something armor pen probably. The higher you go, the higher this percentage is gonna be. 3.5 around that will be good. 4K is 44%. Yeah, that's already good. I know that the higher you go up, the better it's gonna be. So in order to be a part, you have to speak Spanish, or you otherwise gonna be discriminated. No, you're not understanding. That's not what why he said. It's just like it eases up the communication between them. But obviously nowadays there are the Google translators and all these things that will help. All right, let me call Kouta. You guys gonna see me speaking Spanish, by the way, or I'm gonna try my best. Okay. Yo, chico.
Hola, Indez, ¿cómo estás?
Hola. Can you open the camera or not, so people can see you? Or you...
Es que es muy temprano ahorita, son la mañana apenas, todavía no puedo poner la camarita.
Okay, so you cannot open the webcam. Okay, by the way, I can speak English to you and I'll just translate your things. Is that fine? Do you understand me?
Te entiendo, pero no completo. Me tendrías que hablar como un niño si quieres.
Okay, yo hablo como niño con ustedes, ¿ok?
Exactamente. Sí. La mitad te entiendo, la otra mitad no.
Okay. I don't want drama, okay? I don't want drama. I'm having a serious conversation with you, okay?
Sí.
Why did you make this decision right now? Because your channel was growing faster than ever. Why? Why now?
Ok, lo voy a explicar despacio para ir poco a poco, ¿no? Porque es complicado, ¿no?
Ok, sí.
A ver, a mí las personas de esta página me contactaron hace mucho tiempo, 3 meses atrás. Ok. En ese momento era una página nueva. Tú me imagino que conocerás al otro creador que es Ainto, que también es en español. Él aceptó la oferta y bueno, se armó un drama.
Okay. So basically, he's saying that, a few months ago, there was this situation with Santo about the same sponsorship, Sonic top or something like that. And it was a huge drama because, selling illegal orbs or whatever. Okay, so just giving some context.
Sí. Entonces, como nosotros no sabíamos nada de esta página, es una página nueva, o sea, no se sabía nada, no sabemos cómo funcionaba, no sabíamos cómo Blizzard lo iba a tomar, ¿sabes? Si iba a banear o no iba a banear, porque hay que ser honestos. Blizzard permite muchas cosas que no deberían estar permitidos. No me vas a dejar mentir.
Yeah. So he's saying that Blizzard allows a lot of things, illegal things even. So they were waiting for a few months to see if people were going to get banned or if the creators itself was going to get banned.
Claro. Entonces, como yo no sabía cómo iba a interactuar esta página, yo esperé, porque de hecho, mi objetivo principal, y me imagino que el objetivo de todos los creadores de Diablo Immortal, es llegar a colaborar con Blizzard, ¿no? El
Sí.
partner de Blizzard,
Ujú,
de Diablo
ujú,
Immortal. Entonces, mi objetivo era ese.
ujú.
Entonces, desde el principio, desde hace mucho tiempo, empecé a buscar, ¿no? Cómo se podría lograr, pero no hay requisitos
No.
específicos. No es como si pudieras llenar un formulario y ya
Sí.
está, ¿no?
No, no, no.
No hay, no
No.
existe.
So he's
Entonces,
saying that he was looking to become a Diablo partner for the, since he started, but because Blizzard doesn't have like a form that he can apply, so there is also no clear path to become Diablo Immortal. He started thinking that if he's ever gonna get it.
ok. Y durante este periodo de yo esperar y buscar el partner de Blizzard, me
Mhm.
llegaron muchas ofertas desde las más básicas, ¿no? De probar juegos, otro tipo de juegos,
Sí.
un VPN, varias
Mhm.
ofertas, ¿no? De
Sí, 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 sí.
patrocinar, de publicidad. Entonces, yo rechacé todas porque no sabía cuál iba a interferir con el partner de Blizzard. O sea, no sabía si Blizzard quería que fuera un canal solo de Diablo Immortal o si no quería otros patrocinadores. O
Okay,
sea, no,
but sorry, but did you ever ask a Diablo partner for information?
yo he preguntado, sí.
You want to share?
Es la siguiente parte de la historia, todavía
Okay,
no
okay.
llego. Sí,
But you
entonces,
asked a Diablo partner about how it works to become a Diablo partner?
eso no lo entendí, ¿lo podrías
Okay,
escribir?
tú how do I fucking say this? ¿Tú preguntaste a alguno Diablo parcero, Diablo partner? Por ejemplo, yo, or Orat, Mo, English parcero from Blizzard. Did you ask how it works?
Ok, estuve... primero pregunté por lo clásico, ¿no? Foros y
Oh,
Reddit.
no, Eve, read the chat. Read the chat. Si preguntaste los requisitos a algún partner.
Ah, no, a un partner directamente no.
Yes,
Es
sí.
que
No.
es un poquito complicado ese tema, pero no, a ningún partner directamente.
¿Por qué?
Primero porque en español solamente tenemos dos partners. Uno
Ujú.
que está más centrado en Diablo 4 y que, bueno, es tema aparte. Y otro que no es tan abierto a platicar con los demás. O sea, no, como que no está en su propio mundo y no
Ujú.
da esa apertura a los demás, ¿sabes? Entonces, para evitar yo molestarlo, dije, bueno, él está en su tema, yo no me meto con él porque no lo conozco y no parece estar abierto a ese
Más,
tipo de
¿por qué
pláticas.
no le preguntaste a mí? So
Es que también,
so I'm asking basically, he doesn't know the requirements to become a partner. So I was asking, like, did he ever ask to any Diablo partner, including me or any other one, to really know how it works and how it gets in? Because making a decision without all the information of how it actually works, it's kind of dangerous. So Kouta, do you have done a decision without all the information of how it works, the Diablo partner, right? Did you get
sí,
it? See?
más o menos, creo.
Okay. But continue. I want to know the story.
Sí, por favor, para que me entiendas, ¿no? Primero el
Okay.
contexto. Recientemente, una persona, no sé quién maneja el tema de los partners, pero una persona de Blizzard contactó a otro creador de contenido amigo mío. Entonces, me imagino, él lo hizo público, puedes ver su video si quieres, él hizo público que lo contactó y que está en pláticas para el partner. Cuando
Ok.
eso sucedió, este amigo mío le comentó a esta persona de Blizzard, le dijo, oye, revisa el contenido, el de Kouta, el mío, revisa su canal, tal vez te interese. Entonces, esta persona de Blizzard, en efecto, entró a mi canal, a mi Discord, a mi Twitter, o X, como se diga. Entonces, yo dije, bueno, lo va a revisar, lo va a ver, ¿no?
So,
Ahí fue
so he's
cuando dije,
saying, I'm sorry, Kota, I have to. So he's saying that there is another Diablo partner that whenever he got the partnership, he asked like a Spanish content creator.
sí,
See, a Spanish content creator that he contacted Blizzard and he asked the Blizzard to revise his YouTube channel. So, and what did Blizzard said?
no te entendí esa parte, disculpa.
Que Blizzard ha dicho.
¿Qué persona de Blizzard?
No. Continue.
Ah, ok. Excuse me, bro.
No.
Ok, entonces, cuando eso pasó, pues la verdad me emocioné. Dije, ok, tengo la oportunidad, va a revisar el canal. Pasaron los días, no hubo ningún contacto, no hubo nada. Y mientras eso pasaba, me seguían llegando las propuestas de otras colaboraciones. Entonces llegó un punto donde yo dije, bueno, estoy esperando algo que tal vez nunca llegue y estoy dejando pasar todas las oportunidades por algo que ni siquiera hay requisitos escritos. Ni siquiera sé, pregunté y me ignoraron. Le hablé directamente a la persona, oye, un gusto tenerte aquí, ¿qué podemos hacer? Nada, ignorado totalmente. Entonces yo dije, me están ignorando, debe ser por algo. Tal vez no les gustan las filtraciones, tal vez no les gusta el contenido, tal vez necesito más inglés, tal vez, yo no sé. Entonces, lo que sí sé es que hay otras empresas interesadas en el canal. Entonces yo estoy cerrando la puerta a todas mientras espero algo que no sé si va a llegar.
Okay. So, he said that while he was waiting to know if he was gonna get any feedback from Blizzard, yes or no, he kept receiving these offerings from sponsorships, which is normal. Is normal. If you're like a decent size, like small to medium and big creator, you start receiving all these emails from offerings for people to do some publicity, advertising, and all these things on your videos. So in his mind, he was like, okay, I am closing the door to all these sponsorship opportunities for maybe something that will never happen. So he's saying that maybe he never knows that if he's going to be a Diablo Immortal or not. So he got to a point that he said, you know what, maybe this is never going to happen, so I'm just going to take the deal with this other sponsorship. But Kouta, tú sabes que si aceptas esta patrocinador específico, probablemente no lo vas a tener la oportunidad de ser Diablo Partner. Pero si jugases otros juegos, no lo has problema. If there was otros productos that it's not like something like this specific, like this website, you still had the opportunity. So what I'm saying to you is that you accepted, like if you had 10 offerings, you definitely accepted the one that probably is gonna put you with a red flag on you. That's, you know, but you can play, and this is why I asked you, did you ask any Diablo partner of how the partnership works? Because if you did, reach out to, for example, to me or to any other creator that it is a partner. you will know that you have the freedom to play any game, to take any sponsorship, as long as it doesn't break the TOS of Blizzard. And what is the TOS of Blizzard? It is the in-game TOS, right? So if you buy and you sell orbs, that is against the TOS. So you cannot be involved with those activities as a Diablo partner. But I can try to stream another game. I can try to, for example, if I don't know, if like someone has a keyboard that wants to sponsor, I can sponsor that. There is no problem at all. Did you understood what I said, Kouta?
Sí te entiendo. O sea, yo entiendo que la página es como cerrar la puerta al partner de Blizzard.
Sí.
Pero yo no sé si esa puerta ya estaba cerrada, ¿sabes? O sea...
No. Why?
Porque...
Who told you
lo
that?
que voy... Es
Who told
lo que
you
te
that?
menciono. O sea...
Okay.
Bueno, te voy a ser sincero en esta parte. Yo creo que no le gusta a Blizzard el tema de los leaks. Y es algo que yo sí he hecho bastante.
Sí. Ok.
Y no son, o sea, no es falso. O sea, al final todo lo que he dicho ha resultado real. O sea, entonces... Y no es que yo lo consiga de fuentes extrañas, sino es un miembro de la comunidad mía que me dice, Kouta, encontré esto. Y yo digo, bueno, le sirve a la gente saberlo antes, porque hay que tomar decisiones. Entonces...
yo no lo sé, ¿ok? No lo sé la tua situación con Blizzard, pero yo también hago contenido sobre leaks, pero es no es la misma cosa, porque tú es la fuente de la información, ¿cierto?
Correcto, sí.
Sí,
entiendo,
sí.
sí.
Pero yo entiendo que estás a decir. So, basically, just to say, is that he thinks that because it has been a source of many leaks in the past months. So he leaked the Crimson, and it was accurate. He also leaked recently the new 5-star gem, and this is leaked from a community member from his community that passes the information and then he just gives it. So he thinks that maybe Blizzard does not like this, this approach of making content. So he does not know if the door was already closed just because of it. I would say that I don't think so, but that's just my opinion. I don't think so, okay? Because, and I'll try to explain why. I think, and this is just like my opinion, has nothing to do with the Blizzard, okay, Kouta?
Okay.
What happens from my eyes is there is quality on the content, but they have to see more than the quality of the content. And when I looked at your content, okay, recent content, okay, conteúdo reciente, okay.
Okay.
I think that you were on the track to become a Diablo partner. Pero yo no lo sé. But just by looking at your content, your streams, okay, your streams quality, Blizzard definitely needs more and better content creators to promote Diablo Immortal, okay? So, my opinion, and that's why I got confused, because just by looking at your stats and your stream and your recent videos, you are meeting the requirements, in my eyes, for a good Diablo partner, a Spanish Diablo partner, which we don't have a lot. I think there's only one or maybe two, I don't know. So that's all I have to say, right? I don't make decisions for Blizzard, obviously. I can only give you my eyes as a creator, and when I look at your content now compared to even other creators, I think you are at the level that it is even beyond a few partners. So that's just my opinion.
Sí, entendí la mayor parte.
Okay.
Sí, gracias por las palabras, Indez. Del problema, o más bien, tal vez por una parte tienes algo de razón en la parte de que tal vez me apresuré tal vez al tomar la decisión, pero...
Sí.
O sea...
Un poquito.
Es esperar. O sea, tu opinión
Uh-huh.
puede ser diferente a la de Blizzard, ¿sabes? Puedes tú decir,
sí, claro.
Buen contenido, y Blizzard decir, no me sirve. Entonces, como yo no sé eso, pues es esperar y seguir cerrando la puerta a otro tipo de cosas. Entonces...
Pero eso es que estaba a decir, que es muy importante para ti to hablar with otro Diablo partner, ¿ok? Para tú saber toda la información sobre qué puedes hacer, cuando puedes hacer en todo eso. So, por eso, cuando veo tus vídeos en eso, yo pienso que Kouta en 3, 4 meses probablemente tú podrías ser Diablo Partner. Pero tú dices en bien que yo no soy Blizzard, pero yo sé que Blizzard every few months, todos los 3, 4 meses, intenta reclutar. En eso, yo pienso que fue un poquito depresa, ¿sabes?
Sí, es que ahí tenemos otro problema, porque ¿cuántos creadores de contenido hay en inglés? ¿Y cuántos de ellos son partner? Conté por lo menos 15, 20.
Sí.
Entonces, en español, de Diablo Immortal somos como 5
es
creadores.
una cosa nueva.
Claro, pero ve el tamaño y la diferencia. En inglés llevan 15, 20 partners desde hace 2 años.
Porque en el pasado solo es para inglés.
Sí, pero a eso
para
voy.
portugués, en inglés, en otras lenguas, es muy reciente. So basically, we are discussing, and I'm telling him that I think that he should have reached out to a Diablo partner to really try to understand a bit more the process. I also told him that I think that his quality was more than, at this point, more than enough to become a Diablo partner, but there are these cycles. Also, I'm saying that this is my opinion, is not Blizzard's opinion, just by looking at this content. So I also don't know if, Blizzard likes or not the leaks, but I don't think that will be a bigger issue, because the quality of Kouta, the streams and the videos are quite good. And I was also telling him now that in the past, so Kouta was saying that, but look at the number of Diablo partners in English that exists. Yes, they are a lot. And there is a reason for that. It's because in the past, we had the partnership was mainly and only for English-speaking content creators. And since I joined, then there was like this extra push to open up the Diablo partner for multi-language. But as I was saying before Kouta joined, one of the main reasons why they kept it for so long in English, it is because Blizzard communicates everything in English. So I am Portuguese, okay? I do my content in English, but I am Portuguese. Eu falo português. Pero, foda-se, but Blizzard communicates with me all the time in English. So, yes. I think Raven speaks English. I know that the guy that Mad Wolf speaks English, and I think in general most bilingual partnership creators from other language, they also speak a bit of English, just because it is easier for them to communicate with the creator certain things. And and I don't know the process. I don't know what they are changing, but I know that there are changes that are happening for them to open up the Diablo partner for multi-language.
Sí, entiendo la razón de por qué es en inglés, pero ahí estarás de acuerdo que entonces la prioridad de Blizzard es el idioma inglés. Pero sin embargo, al hacer eso, estás dejando a la demás comunidad afuera. O sea, hay muchas personas, muchos jugadores de Diablo Immortal que no hablan inglés,
sí,
que les gustaría tener un representante, que en este caso los partners, en español, porque tú como creador de español siempre ¿no? Que los de inglés no puedas comunicar, que es...
Pero Kouta, estás lagar. Like your internet is lagging. Yeah, I cannot hear you well, and I don't think they can as well. So, but
escucha.
Yo concuerdo contigo. Yo estoy 100% de acuerdo contigo, ¿ok? Por eso yo también ha dicho que es mejor si nos teníamos más creadores de otras lenguas. Pero Blizzard es also una empresa, and I think they need to hire maybe some English speaking, Spanish speaking community manager, you know, or someone that will make the bridge, la puente de inglés con la comunidad española y portuguesa, porque eso no lo existe. And even for the English community, it's still a struggle, okay? ¿Lo percibiste?
Un poquito no entendí la parte final.
Le estaba a decir a ti que para Blizzard lo tiene que contratar una persona que habla español para la comunidad española. Pero yo no lo sé si lo tienes ahora, pero en el futuro tal vez, porque yo concuerdo contigo que la comunidad española es muy grande, porque tienes la España y tienes la América del Sur, y es un mercado con muchos jugadores.
Es que sí, yo entiendo, o sea, Blizzard me imagino que por algo no lo ha podido hacer, o sea, el equipo debe ser pequeño, entiendo eso, y tal vez en un futuro lo llegue a ese punto, ¿no? Pero ahorita, o sea, no sabemos cuándo lo va a hacer, ¿sabes? O sea, 1 año, 2, 3, 4. Entonces, mientras esos tiempos pasa, primero abandona a su comunidad en otros idiomas, porque no solamente es español, portugués, Brasil, los chicos de Brasil tienen sus propios servidores y están muy abandonados, igual que los en español. Las notas del parche las tenemos que ver en inglés y a veces hasta mal traducidas salen, porque es de chino. Entonces, saber cuándo va a hacer, pues la verdad es que nosotros no lo podemos saber.
Sí.
Entonces,
yo pienso que si tú sabes hablar inglés, um, podría ser muy fácil para ti en el futuro. Pero si no hablas, yo comprendo.
Sí, es que el inglés lo entiendo más de lo que lo hablo, ¿sabes? Porque
Sí,
no lo practico.
Sí, claro.
No lo practico. Lo leo, te entiendo si me hablas despacio, pero hablarlo me cuesta un poco, ¿no? Pero pues
Yo
ya
voy a
tenemos
hacer
herramientas para solucionar
una
eso, ¿no?
pregunta a ti.
Sí, claro.
¿Tú has tenido presión para aceptar espera. ¿Tú has tenido presión by any company sponsorship to accept the sponsorship in a certain deadline, in a certain time? Did you get it?
¿Presión en qué sentido?
Por ejemplo, tienes una propuesta, en la propuesta tiene que ser aceptar hasta junio de 10 de junio, por ejemplo.
Tiempo, time, yes.
Sí, time, sí.
Sí, yes. O sea, yo te digo que a mí me contactaron desde hace 3 meses, 3 months. Entonces, yo desde hace 3 meses yo los dejé en espera. Yo les dije, espérame, tengo que yo ver la comunidad, tengo que ver tu página, tengo que saber cómo funciona, saber que no hay baneos, saber que... Porque aquí Sainto se tiró de cabeza, ¿sabes? O sea, Sainto dijo, oferta y
Give me the
vámonos.
money.
Sí,
Give me the
vámonos,
money.
let's go. Claro. Pero fue el primero. O sea,
Sí.
él tuvo mucho valor. O sea, los tuvo de un tamaño enorme para poder aceptarlo sin saber nada. Sin saber si Blizzard los iba a banear, sin saber si era estafa o no era estafa, ¿sabes? O sea, te soy sincero, un valor que yo no tengo. Yo no me hubiera aventado a la primera. Yo no me hubiera aventado a la primera en algo tan nuevo, ¿no? Tan complicado.
So Kouta is saying that he didn't get pressured to accept the sponsorship. That he said he got reached out by this company a few months ago, 3 months ago, and he said, "Well, wait, I want to see what happens." He said that Sainto was the first one that accepted this website as a sponsorship, and that he was a bit crazy because he didn't know that if he was gonna get banned or if people were gonna get banned. So it was like very, very risky to accept it. And now that they are saying after 3 months that until now nothing really happened. Also, like I can say, Kouta, that in these things, Blizzard usually, or big companies, it's not Blizzard itself, it's like big companies, they take a lot of time to make decisions, okay? And they are very, very careful and very methodic because, public appearance, so yeah, maybe in 3 months it was enough to see, maybe it was not, maybe in 6 months everyone's gonna get banned. Like, we don't know, right? And that's the problem that you were saying, that the fact that you don't know, you don't know if you're gonna be partnered, you don't know if if these people are gonna get banned, you don't know if whatever, you just don't know, right? And because you don't know, it made you realize that maybe you are losing opportunities to just make some extra money, because you and me, we know that we don't make a lot of money out of AdSense or publicity from doing content for Diablo Immortal, right?
Sí.
¿Percibes?
La mitad.
Ok, so yo le había dicho que Y ahora lo ha traducido que tú dijiste. Después lo ha dicho que tú no lo sabes. Y no lo sabes si vas a ser banido o los cientos van a ser banido. Y lo ha dicho de corporaciones muy grandes, like
Sí.
Blizzard. They are very...
No sabemos si en un futuro, ¿no?
¿Dice?
No sabemos si en un futuro van a tomar acciones.
Sí. Como tú no lo sabes, tú lo has pensado de, ok, lo voy a aceptar eso. Porque quieres hacer más dinero. Porque yo y tú, lo sabemos que hacer contenido para Diablo Immortal es...
Bueno, un detalle aquí, Indez.
Ok.
No es tanto por el dinero, fíjate, porque no sé cuánto habrá sido el trato con Sainto. Él tiene más números
$1 billion.
que yo. No. Ojalá. Ojalá. No sé cómo ha ido con él, pero no es realmente, no es tanto como creerías, pero la realidad es que, o sea, te lo pongo, no, te lo voy a poner, te voy a dar contexto. No sé si tú sabías, pero en el pasado la gente cambiaba su cuenta a Argentina porque en Argentina se les multiplicaba el dinero para comprar orbes. O sea, tú de $100 conseguías lo equivalente en 500 en Argentina.
Ok.
Entonces, muchos jugadores, no sé si de servidores en Norteamérica, utilizaron este error en la economía de Argentina para poder inflar sus cuentas y no hubo baneos por eso. La gente se la pasa vendiendo y comprando cuentas y no hay baneos por eso. Entonces, técnicamente ilegal no es. Es un espacio bastante gris. Porque Blizzard no tiene la culpa de que Argentina tenga un tema con su economía, ¿sabes? Y que los orbes se te multipliquen por 5 allá. Entonces, bueno, ya no se puede hacer, eso por nuevo gobierno de Argentina se quitó, pero en su tiempo, los primeros, ¿qué será? 1 año o 2 años, la gente cambiaba su cuenta argentina y aplicaba eso.
So I'm just gonna explain in English. So Kouta is saying that something I didn't know, also probably many of you don't know, is that like in the Latin community, there was these servers from Argentine that if you made an account from Argentine, you could get like this 5x value out of your money if you buy from there. So then you could transfer those orbs, Argentina's orbs, to then for your own account, and like that you will find like this loophole that you just go like to a lower economy country class, you buy with their currency, you get extra value, and then you transfer to yours. Yeah.
Sí. Entonces, el problema del baneo es lo que te digo. O sea, eso lleva desde que nació el juego. Entonces, no han baneado por eso. La gente, como vio que no se baneaban, lo hizo. Lo exprimió hasta todo lo que pudo. Lo exprimieron. Había una cantidad de cambios a Argentina enorme. Luego, con la venta de cuentas, hay una cantidad de ventas de cuentas enorme.
So he's saying that nobody got banned during those times, and everyone was just like squeezing as many orbs and money that they could get, So what he's trying to say is like, even now it is different, because usually Blizzard doesn't take action over these things to ban people from doing this stuff. He feels maybe comfortable to accept this sponsorship, right?
Lo tomé como si fuera, o sea, yo no hubiera aceptado el partner si fuera inseguro, ¿sabes? Si hubiera un reporte de baneo. Si hubiéramos visto a Sainto que lo banearon, ¿sabes? O sea, si Blizzard no está baneando por eso, es por algo. Si no baneó a los orbes argentinos, entonces es como, ok, entonces, ¿cuáles son las reglas, sabes?
Ujú.
O sea, ¿cuáles son las reglas con las que estamos jugando? Porque no hay información. Entonces, ¿qué se puede y qué no se puede hacer? Porque al final, hay que ser honestos, Diablo Immortal es un juego caro. Si tú te puedes ahorrar el 30% por un cupón, ¿no lo harías?
No. Yo soy
No.
free to play.
Ah, bueno, para los que gastan. Yo tampoco gasto, pero para los que gastan.
So he asked me if I could get a coupon of 30%, wouldn't I take it? And I said, no, I'm free to play, man.
Sí, el único pase de batalla que yo he comprado es por un cupón de PayPal. Con eso te
Mhm.
digo todo.
Yeah. No,
Entonces,
ok,
de-
pero yo voy a ser honesto contigo. Yo percebo tu perspectiva, pero no lo puedo concordar, porque te lo ha dicho antes de que la carrera de creador de contenido es muy larga, right? Yo pienso que en 2, 3 años tú vas a ser un creador más maduro, más experiente, tu canal va a ser muy mayor. Yo pienso que tú vas a olhar tu sí no pasado que algunas decisiones son un poquito prematuras. Pero yo comprendo la decisión, yo percebo que no lo sabes, la información, pero yo pienso que tú podrías tener hablado con un parcero. Pienso que eso podría ser muy benefit, ayudar mucho para perceber las tus posibilidades para el futuro. Pero now, ahora lo tomaste la decisión. So, yo estoy un poquito triste, pero yo pensaba que podría en el futuro tenerte en el Diablo Partner programa, porque yo lo ha gustado lo tu contenido, yo continúo a gustar de ti como creador, pero no how do you say agree. How do you say agree? I don't agree with this decision. That's, you know, did you understand? Agree with your decision? I just don't agree.
Sí.
I like you as a person, as a creator, because you seem like a nice guy. I saw your content, I saw your streams, but I just cannot agree with this decision because I think it was a bit short-sighted and the content creation path, the career, it is very long. And I think in the future you will gonna look back at this decision, and I'm not gonna say that you're gonna regret, but maybe because maybe you're not gonna regret. But I'm saying that maybe you close the door to bigger opportunities for the future for you to just have this sponsorship.
Sí, lo entiendo. Fue una decisión difícil, no te voy a
Sí,
mentir
sí, lo percebo.
en ese tema. Y en parte tienes razón. No sé cuánto tiempo lleves tú de creador, pero yo llevo un año. Todo esto es nuevo para mí, también eso
Claro, claro.
tengo que admitirlo. Es nuevo para mí, mi canal lleva poco tiempo.
Ujú.
Entonces, bien como dices, tal vez en 2 o 3 años Blizzard se hubiera fijado en el canal y me lo hubiera dado.
Ujú.
Pero también es cierto que en 2 o 3 años no lo hubiera hecho. Entonces,
Sí,
Era,
en dos,
no lo
tres
sé.
años probablemente lo vas a hacer contenido para otro juego o, uh, like tú, yo, no, en dos, tres años, no probablemente Diablo Immortal no lo está aquí o lo está, pero tú y yo queríamos hacer contenido para juegos más grandes, con mayor audiencia, con
Yes.
mayor número de visualizaciones. So, ese es lo proceso. So, yeah, it was good.
Sí. Igual yo lo mencioné en el vídeo. Les dije a los miembros de mi comunidad que no es por dinero, o sea, no es que te esté pagando millones.
Sí, sí, sí.
No. O sea, si yo cancelo el, el, el partner con esta página, la verdad es
Ujú.
que no pasa nada. Entonces yo por eso le dije a mi comunidad, lo voy a probar. Lo voy a probar a ver si ustedes están de acuerdo, a ver si reacciona, porque yo se los dije, si mi comunidad me dice, ¿sabes qué? No, pues yo lo
Ujú.
cancelo. Por mí, o sea, yo no necesito el partner, ¿sabes? O sea, no lo
So
necesito.
okay. Now I am confused. Okay, because
Sí,
Seno. Okay, so he's basically saying that I asked him, and he said it was a very rough decision to make because he knows that by accepting this, sponsorship is probably closing the doors to bigger opportunities for the future, and maybe looking back in the future, maybe he can or not regret. It doesn't really matter. But I also told him that maybe in 2 or 3 years, Diablo Immortal might be here, but our channel is gonna be bigger, and maybe we can want to cover other games, right? So, the other thing that I am confused, I asked him if he took it also because of the money, right? And he's saying that it's not because of the money, because the money, it's not like that much or something like that. Like we don't have to go in details, but from my perspective, okay,
yeah.
I would only take a sponsorship like this if I was gonna get paid a lot of money, because the risk is too high, and it's like you're closing the door to, like something that can be in the, so, like it had to be a lot of money for me, even like I got like some sponsor deals for, like I said, like for the casinos, CSGO, Counter-Strike Go casinos, and mobile games, que they pay a lot of money, but I say no. But the reality is, if you come to me and you say, "Hey, I will give you 50,000 euros, $50,000 for me to promote, your website or your game or whatever," and I know that because of that, I will close my sponsorship with Blizzard, it had to be a big amount of money, because it has to be for me life-changing money. It could not be something that I will not feel the difference, because I feel like the risk on that. Why do you even took it at the first place? If you're not getting paid a lot of money, why taking it? If it's like something that not that big. That's what I'm getting confused.
Okay. Bueno, el pago no es mucho, pero está bien. O sea, no. Es normal. Te
Mm-hmm.
pay. Entonces, la otra parte, y vuelvo a lo mismo, un 30% de descuento le ayuda a la gente. O sea, si no te banean y Blizzard lo permite, pagar menos en un juego tan caro no es malo. ¿ok?
Ok, pero tú no lo
Eh,
sabes, ¿cierto?
Claro, yo no lo sé, cierto.
Sí.
Pero basándome en el historial
Ujú.
de orbes argentinos, cuentas vendidas y compradas, cuentas rentadas, terceros vendiendo platino y gemas. O sea, si el historial me dice que Blizzard permite todo eso,
Ujú.
es como, ok, entonces esto también.
I do not believe that any content creator, any, you, me, or any, accepts sponsorships as charity for the community. Because I understand what you're saying. You're trying to create like a win-win situation, right? You get paid and your community also gets a discount. So, but also people in NordVPN, right? You get paid and they get a 30% discount on their annual membership. But I don't think the creators, and you should not, in my opinion, you should not, this is not charity, right? Like, even if you're thinking that way, I think it is a very dangerous way because mainly you are doing it for yourself. And as a creator, you're thinking about yourself. That this is a business decision. You're making a decision. What is the best for my business, for my life? Did you understand or you want me to translate?
Tradúcelo un poquito para entenderlo bien.
Yo estoy a decir que yo pienso que es una situación muy complicada, pero que yo no lo acredito que los creadores, tú, yo, alguno creador lo hace patrocinios para caridad, how do you say, charity, para, para la comunidad, ¿ok? Yo lo sé que estás a intentar justificar la decisión. Y para ti es, tú recibes los pagamentos y tu comunidad tiene un descuento. Pero no lo estás haciendo para la comunidad porque esto para ti es un negocio. Esto es tu carrera. Yo pienso que es una how do you say, a manera de ver las cosas, pero lo positivo, pero no. At the end of the day, it's your you are the one getting paid, you know? I don't know.
Sí,
I don't
ya,
know.
ya entendí, ya entendí. Sí,
Okay,
ya
okay.
entendí. Sí, es que, o sea, sí, tienes razón, pero es un ganar-ganar, ¿sabes? Yo recibo el pago, la comunidad consigue un descuento que aparentemente no
Ujú.
es baneado. La empresa obviamente también tendrá ¿cómo se llama? Su ganancia.
Ujú.
Entonces, ganan todos, ¿estás de acuerdo?
No, yo pienso que tú perdes más de que ganas.
¿Yo?
Sí. Pero eso es mi opinión, ¿ok? Yo pienso que tú lo vas a ganar el dinero, pero yo pienso que te va a maguar el canal en el futuro, ¿sabes? La otra cosa es que tú no tienes la certeza 100%, 100% que alguno de tus visualizadores lo va o no a ser banido o tener problemas. Lo sé que tú dijiste en pasado, en todo eso, que Blizzard no lo ha hecho alguna cosa, ¿cierto? Pero no lo hay certezas. Si tú me dices yo tengo un patrocinio de VPN. VPN, tú tienes el pagamento, tu comunidad lo que tiene el descuento of 30%, 30% en anuidades. Y no lo va cualquier downside, negativo, punto negativo, ¿sabes? No lo va, cualquier punto negativo. Pero para ti, lo va creadores, lo va la credibilidad, lo va la oportunidad de Blizzard, lo va el futuro de tu canal. En eso lo son cosas que son muy valiosas, pero no lo tiene valor monetario ahora. I'm sorry, guys. I am trying my best. I'm trying my best, okay? My Spanish is fucking sucks. I know.
It's very
I
good,
am
Ben.
trying.
It's very good.
I'm trying my best. But we're trying to have here a serious conversation with Kouta because I just want to understand. Like, there is no drama. We're just having, like, obviously we have different opinions, but I invited him and, that's it. Yeah, you can answer. Sorry.
Es muy bueno tu español.
Okay.
Sí, yo lo entiendo. O sea, es un riesgo. La decisión era un riesgo, pero también era un riesgo no tomarla. Era de las dos partes.
Sí.
La verdad, al final yo lo pensé de esta manera. Al final, lo que podría perder, obviamente, es el partner de Blizzard. En un futuro, si yo continúo con esta decisión, pues el tema sería perder el partner, ¿no? Pero...
no, pero también tú sabes que algunos de tu comunidad no lo vaya a gustar, que tú haces
claro,
eso.
Sí.
O sea, la credibilidad de la tua credibilidad es muy valiosa. Es creador, ¿sabes?
Sí, de hecho, a mí lo que más más que el partner, créeme. Más que el partner.
O sea, claro. Para mí eso es muy, muy importante, más de que alguna compañía, ¿cierto? Porque es la tua carrera, ¿sabes?
Sí, porque, o sea, el partner de Blizzard, los dioses no lo quieran, mañana cierra Diablo Immortal.
Ajá,
Y
claro.
adiós, partner de Blizzard. Y lo que se queda es la comunidad. Entonces, a mí realmente lo que a mí me importa es la comunidad. Si se me cierra la puerta de Blizzard, no importa, mientras la comunidad la tenga. Por eso para mí la decisión está en mi comunidad, ¿sabes? O sea, para mí, dirías tú, voy a recibir un pago, voy a recibir descuento, es un ganar-ganar. Pero si por algo la comunidad yo veo, o sea, empecé el tema hoy. Si dentro de un mes, 2 meses, 15 días, veo que está afectando a mi comunidad, así no haya baneos, así todo siga bien, pero veo que a mi comunidad le está afectando, yo directamente voy a cancelar ese tema. Y ya no me importa si ya después ya no me dan el partner de Blizzard, ya
pero
Diablo
tú
Immortal
sabes
caerá
cómo...
y
Ok, Kouta, pero tú sabes cómo la percepción pública, ¿cierto?
Sí.
You understood what I said?
Sí, entiendo.
Que,
Es que...
por ejemplo, para mí, te lo voy a dar un ejemplo. No inicio de mi canal, yo lo he hecho un video de que lo ha causado muy drama con otros creadores. Pero yo estaba correcto en hacerlo, pero a algunas personas no lo ha gustado, ¿ok?
Claro.
Para esas personas, yo soy un drama content creator, ¿ok? No lo ha visto, no lo ha visto más. Mis videos, mis live streams, para ellos, yo soy ahora un drama content creator, ¿ok? En que estoy intentando decir es, después de tú aceptares esta propuesta, lo vaya a hacer algunas personas, no lo sé si en tu comunidad o fuera, que no lo voy a gustar. Lo mismo de yo no lo gozo esta decisión, pero lo respeto, es tu carrera, no lo voy a causar algunos problemas, pero para algunas personas lo voy a causar problemas en tus comentarios. Como un creador es tú y yo nos vamos a hacer errores con eso la nuestra carrera lo va how can I say this? I was gonna say that, during our career as a content creators, we're gonna do mistakes. And it's all about learning with those mistakes. But there will always gonna be people that they will always remind you of that bad decision that you made. So, yo quiero decir con eso que si después para ti tú vas a cancelar lo contrato, no lo vas no lo va a adiantar mucho porque lo aceptas ahora. So, you know what I'm trying to say?
Sí, lo entiendo.
Okay.
Opinión pública, ¿no?
Sí, la percepción, ¿sabes?
Sí.
De tu canal, de Kouta, los leaks, ahora lo vende orbes ilegales. De esto, para algunas personas maybe that they don't. Tú sabes, algunas personas soy muy
intensas.
Sí, okay. I'm trying, guys.
Sí, yo entiendo a qué vas, al punto. Pero bueno, también hay que aceptar que no le podemos caer bien a todos. Entonces, la verdad, a mí lo único que me preocuparía en este caso es si llega a haber algún problema con esa página. Si llega a haber algún problema de estafas, baneos y demás, esa sería mi única preocupación. Si no llega a pasar eso nunca, independientemente si yo siga con ellos o no, por mí que la gente de guardería de 5 años que juega este juego, que a veces son muchos, puede decir lo que quiera, al final creo que mi comunidad es bastante, afortunadamente, creo que mi comunidad es bastante, pues, o sea, seria, entiende el tema, entiende la situación. Pocos, la verdad, son los que empiezan a tirar hate sin razón.
Claro,
y eso
claro.
lo tenemos todos, lo tenemos tú, lo tengo yo, lo tenemos todos los creadores. Entonces, yo creo que mientras la página no suceda nada de esto, yo creo que no tendría yo ningún problema. Esa es mi única preocupación, la verdad.
Okay.
Ya si alguien está, por ejemplo, ahorita en tu chat veo que hay bastantes niños de mi comunidad en español que están tirando comentarios de hate. La verdad, pues no le pongo importancia yo a esas personas porque pues sus comentarios sin bases no tienen valor para mí. Entonces, pues
claro.
El único problema o la única preocupación que yo tengo es si en algún momento esa página pudiera realmente causar un problema. Mientras no, yo creo que no hay tema.
Okay. Kouta, I just want to wish you that this goes in your way and that your channel keeps growing. And I wish you nothing but success, man. I think, as I said, I think you're a good content creator. And as you see, you can come here on the stream. We can not have the same perspective or the same opinion. But as long as we keep it adult and we speak with each other, I think it's completely fine. So yeah, like I can see you didn't took this in with a light heart. Like you put some thought, you thought about it. I can see that you gave your reasoning. And if you are comfortable with the decision, which I guess you are, I mean, now whatever happens next, the good thing about being a content creator is that doesn't matter for the good or the bad, we are the responsibles, right? Si tú haces bien o malo en tu canal, so lo único responsable es siempre nosotros, es creadores, porque es todo nuestro, ¿cierto?
Sí, claro, claro.
So, yeah, I wish nothing but the best for you, man.
Sí, pues sí, solamente queda pues esperar y ojalá que haya sido una buena decisión en el futuro. Bueno, no lo sabemos, la verdad.
Ok. Kouta,
Sí.
obrigado, chico, por venir aquí a hablar conmigo en español, inglés, portugués, todo un poquito.
Sí, excuse me for my English, bro.
No, it was fine. It was fine. So yeah, thank you for coming, man. It was good. It was good to give your insight, and I wish you nothing but the best, man. All right.
Sí, sí. Y atento al canal, que se viene el druida sabroso,
Oh,
a ti que te gustan los leaks, a ti que te gustan los
ahora
leaks,
tienes
prepárate para el druida.
Ahora tienes el contacto, mándalo después de tú hacer los leaks o los canal, manda para mí. Ok.
Ok.
All right.
Okay, thank you, Indez.
Thank you, man.
Un abrazo.
Abrazo. All right, guys. What do you thought about it? Good shit? I mean, I think it was good. Like as I said, like I don't want to bullshit, right? I don't want to, just because I have him on the call, I'm not gonna say that I agree with the decision. And I gave him his perspective, I gave him mine, and hopefully, I wish nothing but the best for him. So, big respect for you both. I watch you both, and I like your content. Yeah, obviously, man. Like, as I said, I feel like we are definitely both new to these, right? Kouta has been doing for 1 year. I've been doing for like 9 months or something like that, and we also have different perspectives and different ways to see life, and I see things maybe in a, like I was trying to explain, I see things in a longer term, and what can be the career of these in 5 years. And I definitely don't want to make like decisions that could hurt the longevity of that, and especially the community. But I think one important thing is to not fall in the trap that whenever you're accepting a sponsorship, yeah, obviously you want to get like a sponsorship that will match your audience and it's not going to be something out of the blue. But I don't think like any content creator, including me, is doing any sponsorship for the community. Okay, like if you say that, I don't think that's real. You do it because probably you want to grow. Maybe you want to invest in your channel. Maybe there's like multiple ways to justify accepting a sponsorship or a donation or something. But I don't think you're doing it like with a because of for your community. Maybe like in an indirect way, yes, but I don't think that should be part of the decision making. It was a good fight. Technically, it was not a fight. No, it will never be a fight, man. Like, if anyone ever comes here and tries to speak with me, I will always respect and I'll have empathy, and I did this as a living, okay? Trying to understand, like, the other side, and giving my arguments and my opinions and respecting other people's opinions, I think you'll be surprised. Sainto is the final boss. I actually asked Sainto in the past, Santoshi. I asked him to come here, and I asked him like if he felt comfortable, but he said like he didn't know English or any of those things. So we end up not having it. I'd like to say to Kouta that the more you use English, the better you'll get. I'm a Croatian that lives in Ireland. Just keep using, brother. It will grow. That's the only way. Yeah, like, and I feel like if you want to grow outside of like your bubble or your ecosystem, definitely learning a bit of English will always help you, right? I could have done this channel in English, right? I could have. In Portuguese. I could. Probably will be way more easier. And I will not have comments like, oh my god, Indez, you should use the AI voice. Oh my god, Indez, you sound like Borat. Oh my god, Indez, are you from like Russia? Oh my god, Indez, whatever, okay? So, listen, these comments, you're gonna get it all the time. Probably is some fucking redneck in whatever. I don't care what the fuck it is, but it happens. So whenever you're not speaking your mother tongue, you're gonna have to deal with it, you know. My thing is like I will keep practicing, and if you're gonna see like my streams, probably last year, you know, I think now I'm becoming more and more fluent, or at least more and more comfortable. Obviously, there are always like a few words here and there that I don't know how to pronounce, you know, it well. But I mean, like, what am I gonna do, man? All I can do is I can learn, I can improve, and I can move forward. Look like he has his own reasons and is okay with the consequence. Can ask for more. Yeah, like obviously, you know, that's how it is. I think he knows that, you know, he opened a door and he closed another, and that's it. Everyone has their decisions. By the way, Michael Calloway, are you there, brother? Michael Calloway, you wanted to go and stream his thing. I don't know if he's here. Yo, join here the voice chat. Join the voice chat. Let's go. I know you came here yesterday. You came here again. Let's do it. Okay. And I just wanted to also say that you know, like I've seen in the past like some people like with some weird comments, like because I called out, you know, Sainto, they were saying, oh, this guy does not like Spanish community or whatever, like that obviously like these fucking no-brainers. But the reality is, like, just because you do not agree with a creator decision, it doesn't mean like you don't like him. You know, that's what I was trying to say, Kouta. Like, I think he still does good content. I don't know him personally like a lot, but I like his content. I just didn't agree with his, like, and probably is the same with Sainto or any other creator. So I tried my best to make him comfortable, to have a serious conversation, and I think it was very insightful. I think I learned a lot from it. But obviously, like, I'm not part of the Latin community, so there's only so much I know. So I didn't know about the Argentinian orbs. That was kind of good. And I just wish, I think, like, if I am gonna say, I think like the only mistake that Kouta did was really not speak with other content creator, with other partner. Because if he had just sent a DM to me, or even like to any other content creator, I'm sure that we will have given him like I cannot say from others, okay, but I can tell you from my side, I will be down to help him out. Like, but now it feels like it's very fucked, man. Now he's because I'll say one thing: whenever they are recruiting you, one of the things is, did you ever got involved in any illegal third-party websites, blah blah blah, you know, gold orbs and these things selling? And if you did, you're probably never gonna get partnership, you know? So that's why it became very grim. Can you do it on the phone or do you have to be on the computer? It doesn't matter, man. Just join the call and share your screen. Wherever you feel more comfortable. You like the line that you said you were horny instead of excited? Did I say that? What? Oh, I remember, Berduz. I remember that shit. Oh my god. That was so long ago. How do you remember that? There is a Latin platinum farmer called... yeah, look, Marcus, I cannot help on that. You know, like, what am I gonna do? I love to have people on. And I love, like, I don't shy away from, like, these things, you know? You guys know me. I am so curious. One day I'm gonna get in trouble, but I don't think today is the day. Thin skin people with no brain knowledge spreadsheet like this. Yeah, that's part of it, you know, Torgil. Also, I feel like if you have thin skin, you should not absolutely not become a creator. You see, bro, you understand how rotten like society can get. You know? I think it's very important to be able to show different perspectives left and in Europe in these subjects. We'll see difference in some cases, but there could not be wrong or right. I feel like what I try to explain mainly to him regarding the partnership is like, obviously, you know, if the partner was exclusive to English content creators for many years, for the obvious reasons, you know, in the regular channel, yes, here in the regular channel, the obvious reasons is because it's easier to communicate, right? So if they are starting this partnership, it was easier for them. And now that probably the partnership program is a bit more mature, they are trying to open up to other things. But you know, like anything, like I don't know if you guys already worked in a big company or you ever dealt with big companies or corporations or things, but they are like, you need to hire people, and there's processes and there's things, and things are very, very slow. Like the bigger the company is, the slower it gets, and I understand. I completely understand. I think, like, personally, I got like very lucky, right? I got to be recruited very early on. I think I did like 3 videos. I think I did 3 videos on my channel, and I got a DM from the community, one of the community managers on Instagram, and I didn't even use Instagram, so I thought it was spam from like someone random from Blizzard. He ended up being him, and he said like once he said, yeah, don't worry, man, you'll. What did he say? He said something like, I asked him for some advice or something, and then he said, "Don't worry, when thank me later whenever you're a big creator," something like that. And reading that shit gave me a huge buff of confidence. It gave me a huge buff of confidence, like, and look at us now after 9 months. Like, we're here. Like, you can judge really anyone trying to make a living off this game. Absolutely, man. That's why I was trying to say, like only other creators really know the struggle it is to make a living out of this game. I mean, I cannot complain, okay? I cannot complain because I think, you know, my content is doing well. Also, I have a supportive community but I also think I put a lot of fucking work to make that happen, you know? So I don't take it for granted, but I also don't get like imposter syndrome, like, you know, oh, I don't deserve all these things. No, I think I absolutely fucking deserve these. Because I worked really hard. I worked and I do work. Oh, okay, what is happening? We are waiting here for Michael to share his screen. The AI isn't gonna make you rich. You need a second channel. No, I know that, but you have to understand. I am still a learning creator. You know, I'm not even doing this for 1 year. So, you know, like the same patience that I was telling to Kouta, I applied the same thing. You know, I applied the same thing to me, because a second channel, like, in covering a second game, will be less time that maybe I have to try to get better at my craft, or trying to learn certain things, or going through, like, I don't know, just getting better as a creator, you know? Things take time. And but yeah, I absolutely agree with you, obviously. OnlyFans, absolutely, right? Like, that's the obvious second channel. I always see it in a way, and that's why we created like another channel, right? I see it in a way. Oh, look, the guys, here's my card that I'm gonna win. So the way I see how can you know, with whatever I am already doing, how can we actually, you know, 10x or not 10x, but how can we diversify? So we created this channel that you know, is my wife. She's dealing with this one. So it's Indez TV. So this is gonna be the longer videos. They are already getting some views. It's very hard to kick off a new channel, by the way. So if any of you guys wanna go there and drop a like and watch. And the other one, it is the Indez clips, right? So with one stream, I am trying to get multiple, you know, revenue streams, you know, because bro, this is such a good, holy shit, she made like such a good thumbnail. I'm so proud of her. This 6 days out, no, this was an old channel that I had. It was dead. So these are like dead sub numbers. So, but it's gonna be easier because we only need the watch time. Is my, oh, Michael. All right, watch the stream. All right, guys. Exciting. Let me see. Wait. What? Wait. Yo. Michael. Maybe it doesn't have a microphone. It doesn't matter. So we're gonna have here, Michael is saved up the mirrored jewels pulls for us today. Today we still didn't watch, but you know, Michael came here yesterday, but it was a bit late, so I'm gonna allow him to do today. Let's go. You're gonna get a 5-star. 5-star, absolutely. No! What the hell? No!
Can you hear me and still see the screen?
Yeah, I'm not seeing the screen. There is no stream. You close the stream.
I can't do it. Okay.
Yeah, it's fine, man.
All right.
What are you looking for? Oh my god, he left me! Yeah, click on the monitor below. David is saying that you're gonna get a 5-star echoing shade. Man, you wishing him that bad, huh? Gilgas is saying I like the title, mirrored pool that changed my account. Yeah, she's learning also. So guys, be patient with my wife. You know, I'm trying to teach her like how to do thumbnails and titling. She will get there. She'll get there. Like she does so much for me, guys. It's incredible. It's reverse psychology. He's gonna get Phoenix Ashes. No. Michael, what are you looking for? He's probably gonna be looking for the Roiling Consequence. All right. So I think it's like above 3,000 resonance. He's playing Necromancer. Let's see what he's gonna get, guys. Is this it? Yesterday was a banger, man. Oh my god. Okay, he's looking for Roiling Consequence, Bloodsoaked Jade, or even the Colossus. Okay. He has a very good setup though. Very good setup. I can see he's a true legend. You can see he's a true legend indeed. I'd love to be able to just stream games, to just stream games day in, day out, but it's not that simple. I have mad respect for the creators of this game. Very niche, gotta be hard. Yeah, but like people don't like to really hear. Like you have to see, like any creator for people is just a vessel of entertainment, you know. So only like the 1% of the community probably really cares about your feelings and if things are hard or not. Most people will just, like, if you say that content creation is hard, they think, oh yeah, you should be doing my job in whatever, you know. In a lot of times, because like you only see the good side, you know, like you see that I'm here, I am seated. Oh my god, wait. Yo. Michael, what did you get? I saw a white glow. Golden Firmament. Okay, Golden Firmament is not bad. Maybe it's not what you're looking for, but at least you got a 5-star, brother. A 2 out of 5. Okay, what about the other one? See, guys, streamer luck here. 2 out of 5. Oh, well, at least he got another gem for AFK farming. Okay, look at these boys. A 2-star. Like, out of all the 5 stars, Grim Gold Firmament is one of the best. Absolutely.
I can use some of this.
You can use some of that.
Yeah.
I mean better than 1 stars, right?
Yeah, definitely. I've got a lot of 1 stars.
All right, Michael. Thank you so much for coming here and saving your pool, man. Cheers.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
There it is, boys. There was the Michael pool. Another one. So with these 2 5-stars, we actually pushed the count. So yesterday we were running a count of how many we got. So we now did 20 pulls, and then I didn't count mine. So I got 2 5-stars, so 26, and now we got Michael. So we actually got in 20 pulls 28 5-stars. I will take that as a W, guys. I feel like next time this record here, we gotta be able to beat it. Next time we're gonna do at least like 35, 20 pulls, 35 5-stars. We had multiple doubles as well. Michael was edging, man. I'm sure. Like, imagine holding the pull for all these days. He was like, oh my god, come on, Indez, come on, let me pull. But I really appreciate when you guys wait. But next time we're gonna do it like we did last time, okay? It's gonna be at the beginning on the first day of the stream. That's what is gonna happen. Edge for the Indez. Oh my god! Oh, that's so cursed. Why did I read that? Why did I read that? That's so cursed. When will the new class be? Probably it's gonna be in July. Most likely it's gonna be in July. By the way, guys, if I'm gonna be offline for almost for 5 days. So I'll be still coming probably tomorrow, but the next day I will not be here. Okay, and I will only come back on Sunday, and no, probably on Monday. I'll stream on Monday. So that's where it's gonna. So we're gonna have here a long wait for until the next stream, and but probably I'm gonna keep posting like a few videos. So don't worry about that. I don't know if I'm gonna be posting in all days, but you know, let's see. Any here plan on ranking up the new blood flow? Personally, I'm probably gonna wait to see the stats on the rank 4, and to see if the leaks are confirmed as well. You know, we gotta definitely. I have to wait for that. What is happening here? So I changed. Huh? Okay, I'm confused.
Oh, I see.
Why I don't? Why do I do not have gem power for this? There's the Morning Skull here. I get so, guys, I still get so confused with these. It's crazy. I just get lost. I get lost in these gem power things. So these got, but where is the gem power? Yeah, I'm gonna put this here. Okay, power infusion. What? Guys, I'm lost. Where is the gem powered? Power transfer, there is no gems. Power infusion, there is no gem. Okay, I really fuck it up, guys, right? You see the gloom works on your new PvP? Yeah, probably does. I don't have it. I don't have it as a high rank to be able to use it. Click on the middle tab button. Maybe, oh, here. No, but all of these, power infusion, power transfer, these are all juiced up. Okay, you know what? I'm too tired, bro. You put it too much on the bottle hope? Maybe. Let me see. So do I have to do it again? No. I'm too old for these boys. I'm tired. Well, anyways, guys, I got a lot of things to do. It's already 9:20 today. We're gonna cut it a bit shorter today, but we've been streaming already for 3 hours. So I got a lot of things to get ready. So tomorrow we will be back, but then I will only be back on the next Monday. Okay. So, Legends, thank you so much. Thank you for coming. As always, you guys are freaking great. Also, thank you so much for Berdus for the legendary support. And, of course, to everyone that was here. We had legendary nuclear content. for the first time, we had a Spanish content creator. Was really good and really fun. And yeah, so with these boys, thank you for watching, and I catch you guys on the next one. Peace.